Mr. Belvedere.
Uh-huh.
We're trying to come up with a birthday gift for Dad. Can you think of anything that would make him really happy?
Yes, but I like it here.
We've been through all these hardware catalogs, and we can't find anything that George hasn't already bought or busted or couldn't put together anyway.
Oh, wait, here's something. An electronic laser beam for zapping pests.
Oh, good. We could test it out on Wesley.
Okay, guys, got a great idea. See this plunger? It's Dad's favorite, so I thought maybe we could have it lacquered and emboss Dad's name on the wood.
You're a sentimental lad, aren't you?
That's right.
Look, birthdays are about people, not things. Why don't you research your father, study his past, find out what's really meaningful to him?
Sounds like a lot of work.
Well, it's worth it, isn't it? Well, are we all prepared for the baseball match today?
It's not a match, it's a game.
Whatever. Wesley, are you the thrower?
I'm not a thrower, I'm a pitcher. That's your opinion. Lay off.
Wesley, oh, you're disagreeable little teammates, and why do I have to put up with them?
This is Bobby. He's our best hitter. And Cal here leads the team in stolen bases.
Stolen bases. I think that'd be more your specialty.
Okay, troops, let's hit it. Men! I can't begin to stress how important this game is to our chances this season.
Dad, we're 1-9.
Well, but if you sweep the rest of your games, you could still finish 16th.
Oh, wow. Someone called the sporting news quick.
Oh, so your backs are against the wall. Did Custer quit at Little Bighorn?
No, he died.
That's the spirit. That's the drive. You're winners. Come on.
Hey, Miss Belvedere, I was going through some of Dad's stuff, and look what I found. His old baseball cleats.
He walks much better since he stopped tying them together.
Yeah, I bet these will bring back a lot of old memories.
They'll also bring the health department. Get them out of here.
I don't believe it. How could you give up 21 runs?
Did you win? I guess not.
Dad, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
Who told you that baloney?
I did.
That's why you guys lost India. Come on, where's your competitive fire?
Dad, my fastball is slow, my curveball is straight, and when I try to throw a slider, I fall down.
It's nothing a little practice won't fix.
But, Dad...
Move!
So, did you find anything interesting?
A picture of Dad on the audio-visual squad in high school. I never knew he was a nerd.
Hey, I was on the audio-visual squad.
I rest my case. Oh, wait, here's Dad on the football team. Why is he carrying towels?
It must have been very humid that day.
So, are there any pictures of him on the baseball team?
I don't see him. Oh, wait, it says here that he was absent.
Wait a minute, why would he ditch the team photo?
Only me.
What were you doing out there?
Watching George and Wesley inhale hot dogs between throws. It was disgusting.
How can Dad and Wes keep on playing in the dark?
They've got luminous balls.
Whoops.
Sorry, I guess it slipped away from me.
Hey, pal. Better practice your grip.
Sure, Dad, but can't I do my homework? I mean, I'm supposed to do a book report on Kitcher in the Rye.
Oh, okay. As long as it's got something to do with baseball.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
What you reading?
Oh, just some old diaries I kept when I first met your father. I was around your age, and he was, well, not your age.
Ooh, any really juicy details that would embarrass you?
No, mostly it's just about what color my hair was or what I wore. You know how vain and mindless girls that age can be.
Huh? Anyway, I I found this one in the garage behind the snow tires. Is it Dad's?
Oh, gosh, that's his old letter sweater from college.
Where's the letter?
They wouldn't sell him one.
See how this guy Wallace stares down the batters? Pay attention to his motion. Notice how he backs off his follow-through so he's in position to field? Wes, wake up!
I'm tired.
Hey, this is a privilege. How often do I let you watch a West Coast game?
How often do I ask?
You'll thank me later. This guy's pitching a perfect game. I'm going to go get something to drink. Tell me if I miss anything.
Well, when we were back in, as a matter of fact,
Wait a minute. There's a squabble on the mound. They're checking Wallace's glove, not his hat. Word around the league is he uses a juiced-up ball. What are they looking for, Jim?
Well, back home in Squirrel Country, we had an old boy who used grease, spit, anything he could get his hands on. Boy, howdy, he could make a ball weave like a possum scooting across the interstate.
So, Wes, you learning anything?
Maybe.
Oh, my. Pork rinds and Spam dip. George's favorite. How did you remember?
I ate one once.
Well, we got Dad's gifts all ready for the big presentation.
I sure hope he likes it.
Oh, that must be him and Wes now. All right, everybody, look sharp. I want this to be Dad's best birthday ever.
Big jerk. Got some nerve throwing me out of the game.
What happened? Dad got into a fight with the umpire.
Did you get racked up again, Wes?
No, I struck out 10. I was pitching a shutout.
Yeah, till a slob of an ump accused him of doctoring the ball.
No, is that anything like nursing a grudge?
No, it's when they grease the ball to make it drop like a rock. It's not exactly legal.
Yeah, nobody's going to call my kid a cheater.
Dad, it's okay. You don't have to get so hot.
Yeah, they just couldn't believe you were that good. And you know why you were that good? Because you practiced and made yourself good.
Yeah, that was it. Can I go upstairs and wash up?
Sure, pal. I want you to know I'm proud of you. What's all this junk in your hair?
It's nothing. It's just a little oily. You know, hormones.
There's more gunk in here. Lots more.
So that's what happened to my lip gloss.
Wes, you've been throwing a grease ball. I can't believe this. My own kid a cheater. What could ever make you do something like this?
Gee, I don't know, Dad. Why don't you figure it out? Dad,
Yeah, Wes.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. You're my dad, and you've done a lot for me, and I really appreciate it.
Gee, Wes, that's really big of you to say.
Well, it is your birthday. And besides, Mom made me.
Hey, Wes, I know I pushed you hard.
Those 3 a.m. wind sprints were a little over the top.
But I never wanted you to win so bad that you'd break the rules. I just wanted to see you do your best. Sorry if I got carried away.
It's okay, Dad. Come on, we better go inside before the Spam dip goes south.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
All right.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you'll see.
This is your life, George Owens.
Huh?
Yeah, we dug into your past, Dad, to create this special mural celebrating you. And look, here's your 6th grade report card where you made all B's.
Hey, wait a minute. Those are D's with lines drawn through them.
And here's some stuff from junior high. That's the 8th bandage you were wearing in your class photo.
I bet you got hurt in some big game and they carried you off the field like a hero.
Yeah.
Broke my knee square dancing.
Dad, here's the best part. The headline from your high school paper. Owens wins title for Porter High.
Bravo, George.
Yeah.
I went to Cleveland High. I struck out with the winning runs on base, and Porter won the title.
Well, I'm sure you tried.
Yeah, Dad. I bet lots of people strike out with the winning runs on base and the championship on the line.
We still love you.
Yeah, thanks, kid.
I hate this hat. George. I didn't realize the trip down memory lane could be so bumpy.
It's just, well, all that stuff out there reminds me of when I was a kid and everything seemed possible.
Oh, George.
I mean, it's like baseball. When I was young, I dreamed of playing with the greats. Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Henry Aaron, Ernie Banks.
The Professor and Mary Ann.
I don't know. I thought that was Wes's dream, too.
Oh, Wesley is of a different breed. His dreams are more of world conquest.
Yeah, right.
All I'm trying to say is that everyone has their own dreams. As a child, I dreamed about climbing Mount Everest and meeting the Queen.
But you did all that.
Well, that's me.
Yeah, right. So what's the point of having dreams if all they do is not come true? You may as well not dream at all.
I see.
Hey, where are you going?
To return your gift, I have something else in mind.
Hey, Dad, I don't think the other team's gonna show. Does that mean we win?
Well, let's give them another 5 minutes. Wonder what happened to those kids anyway.
Apparently somebody told them that the game had been moved to Venezuela.
What?
Anyway, I took the liberty of arranging a pickup game. Oh, lads, your presence is required.
Hey, Lynn, I just love the thread.
I was up all night sewing, Reggie.
Looks great.
Hey, wait a second. You're Reggie Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
You know who this is? It's Reggie Jackson. This is Reggie Jackson.
Hi, George. I'm Henry Aaron.
Henry Aaron. You know who this guy is? He's the all-time home run champ. If I had $1 for every home run this guy hit, you know what I'd have?
My back salary?
Hi, George. Willie Mays, say hey. Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub.
Welcome to the friendly confines. So wherever the heck we are.
This is incredible. Some of the greatest hitters of all of baseball.
George.
Harmon Killebrew. Hey, Johnny Bench. And Robert Goulet.
Hey, George.
What are you doing here?
I own the field.
Wow! I don't believe it! It's Robert Goulet!
All right, give me a pen, give me a pen. Okay, there's your pen.
You want my autograph?
Sure. Who are you?
Harmon Killebrew, the twins? Hey, my name's on your bat, you little twerp.
Enough dawdling. It's time for the game. Happy birthday, George. Pleasant dreams.
Oh, wow.
Hey, we only got 8 guys. Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
Sorry I'm late.
Mickey Mantle.
I got lost. Yogi gave me the directions.
Oh, well, now that everybody is accounted for, let's make ball.
Play ball.
What happened?
Mom, it's unbelievable. Mr. Belvedere gathered the greatest ball players of all time just so Dad could meet him and live out his fondest childhood fantasy.
That's nice.
Okay, here's the rundown. Killebrew on first, Mantle on second. I'm gonna pitch. George, right field.
Well, how come you get to pitch?
It's my ball.
They always put the klutz in right field.
I heard that.
Here,
Sorry,
George.
guys.
You can catch. The tools of ignorance.
Don't say a word.
I love this game.
Batsman post.
You sure you know how to umpire, big guy?
Not at all. But I do look spiffy in this outfit.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's hear a little chatter. Come on.
Go,
Nice going, Mick.
What do you want me to do, bend over?
Come on, Willie, get one back for us.
Come on.
Hey, go on.
You can do it.
No batter, no batter. What do you mean, no batter? That's Willie Mays. Oh, I'm really scared.
Hey, man! Hey! Come on, Willie Rock!
See, Mr. Mays, you've always been my idol. It'll be an honor if you give me your autograph.
Sure, kid.
Oops. You're out!
You're dropping a play like that.
Strike 3, you're out of there!
I guess you guys are pretty proud of yourselves, huh? 3 runs down, 1 inning to go.
We only play 6 innings? That's Little League rules. Well, hey, it's a beautiful day for baseball. Let's play 2.
You play too. I'm poop.
Come on, you guys aren't even trying.
Hey, give me a break. I was just elected to the Hall of Fame. Wow, we're real impressed. All these guys are in the Hall of Fame. Reggie isn't.
Maybe not, but I'm the best actor.
Okay, Mr. Show Business and all you guys. I mean, do you really want to get beat by a bunch of kids? I don't. Now, I've got to go out and face audiences in Las Vegas and on Broadway, and I intend to do it with my head held high. Now, we can pull ourselves out of this thing. We've got the skills. I mean, you just gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. All together now. You've gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and mope. Nothing's really bad as it may appear. So wait till next year and hope. All right, let's go out there and get out. Let's go.
I think you should walk him. But my dad's up next.
That's the point.
But if he hits a homer, they'll win.
Oh, give me a break, Wes. Your dad hasn't touched the ball all day. Do the right thing.
Oh, no.
What's happening?
Ball 3.
Wes is walking Robert Goulet to get to Dad.
That's humiliating, isn't it?
All right, George, we're going to go to you now, pal. Come on, buddy. Ball 4.
All right. Get it back, George. Kill a rally.
Eli, 1! Eli, 2!
Time out. Mr. Belvedere.
What are you waiting for, Wesley?
I don't know what to do.
You've done pretty well so far.
Yeah, but what has Dad done?
Pitifully.
That's just it. This is supposed to be his dream come true. I'm making it his nightmare. Maybe I should ease up on him.
You mean groove one? Send him up a gopher ball?
You've been holding out on us.
I have a facility for languages.
Then what should I do?
It's up to you. I think your father's doing his best, so I think he'll want you to do the same. Oh, and whatever you do, don't beam him.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Oh, somewhere in this favored land, the clouds obscure the night. And somewhere there is misery. And somewhere there is blight. And somewhere children argue. And somewhere parents shout. But there is joy in Beaver Falls, 'cause George just hit one out.
Hey, Lynn, we're headed to this rib joint. Want to come?
Oh, thanks, Annie, but the Owens are waiting for me.
It's all you can eat.
Let them wait.
Tomorrow at 7, there's awesome entertainment on Incredible Sunday. Now, stay tuned for a special preview of Homeroom.
Give me that, you bloodworm.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, Wes, what's up?
Fine. Now they're double teaming me.
Mr. Belvedere, this is Craig Larrabee.
How'd you do?
Hi.
He just moved here from Texas.
I lived there a month, and before that it was Alaska, Venezuela, and Saudi Arabia.
Are you wanted by the law like Wesley?
My dad drills for oil, and we never stay in any place too long.
Well, next time you move, take him with you.
Come on, Craig.
Wesley, don't forget you have some leaves to rake.
Oh, I can. I'm supposed to tutor Craig. My English teacher asked me to get him up to speed.
If there's anything you want to know about literature, I am an expert.
Yeah, and he does a great impression of Moby Dick.
Hey, let's look for that hot Cher video. I hear she has a new tattoo.
Craig, Mrs. Bunger assigned us a book report.
All right. What book are you doing?
A Tale of Two Cities. It's really cool and bloody, and everybody gets their heads cut off.
Wow, you're really into this, Wes. I bet you could dash your book report off in 10 minutes.
Well, I've never actually timed myself.
Hey, maybe. Nah, forget it.
What?
Well, maybe. You could dash one off for me. It would really help me catch up with all my studying.
I don't know.
Look, Wes. My dad can get us tickets to the U2 concert on Saturday night. But I have to have all my homework done. And if you help me out on this paper, we could be sitting front row center.
George, what are you doing to my kitchen?
Well, about once a year I get a craving for tapioca pudding.
Are you going to take a bath in it?
Come on, big guy. Give it a taste. It really goes down smooth.
Not bad.
Har, har, har.
What is your secret ingredient? Tabasco sauce?
No, 150 proof rum. Are you okay?
Oh, it's just that I have a nervous stomach.
Nervous? If I was your stomach, I'd be terrified.
Your feeble wit doesn't help.
You know, my father used to have pains like that. And he had an ulcer.
Funny how it follows you around. Ah.
Hey, big guy, how much of that antacid you been chugging down?
Oh, don't worry, George. Everything's under control.
We're back.
So what'd the doctor say?
Well, Dr. Hodes thinks that Mr. Belvedere has an ulcer.
I think Dr. Hodes is a charlatan.
Now, there's no point denying it, Mr. Belvedere. The pictures don't lie.
What pictures?
These.
Oh, my God! What is it?
Mr. Belvedere's stomach.
Looks like they used a wide-angle lens.
This is the ulcer, this inflammation of the stomach lining.
You know, this is kind of fascinating in a really gross and disgusting way. What's this?
It looks like a Louisiana license plate.
I'm glad you're all having so much fun at my expense.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Belvedere. And believe me, we're all going to help you get better.
Uh-oh.
Can't believe it. Mrs. Bunker just gave me a D- for my book report.
The old battle axe? She gave me an F.
Uh-oh. Battle axe at 12 o'clock.
Hello, children.
Hello, Mrs. Bunker.
Craig, you left your math book in my class.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Bunger.
Oh, and I wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed your book report. And yours, Wesley, was also competent. But I'm very disappointed in the rest of you. You've been fiddling while Rome burns.
Who's been fiddling? I can't even play kazoo.
I can play the cello.
So I'm gonna let you buy me lunch, Turbo.
Thanks.
Boy, you've only been here a week and you've already got Bunker figured out. What's your secret?
I told her she had great legs. See you guys later.
Boy, he's really smart. So cool.
Well, he's not all that great.
What do you mean?
Well, I really shouldn't say, but I sort of wrote his report for him to help him out.
You did? I'm shocked.
Hey, don't rat on me, okay?
I'm shocked that you do such a sweet thing for a relative stranger, but not for a very special friend. Who'd be very, very appreciative.
Hi, Miss Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin.
These cold-cut heroes are great. Especially with the Bermuda onions, the provolone, the Russian dressing just dripping.
Kevin!
Oh, yeah, I heard about your ulcer thing. So, how are your strained turnips?
Here you go, big guy. We got you some great grub at the store.
Grub! My favorite!
Yogurt, watercress, rice cakes, tofu squares.
We also got you this pamphlet, 101 Ways to Prepare Cottage Cheese.
I shall treasure it always.
You know, big guy, you're taking this a lot better than I thought.
That shouldn't surprise you, George. My English character has taught me the value of self-discipline. Speaking of that, it's time to indulge in another English tradition.
Hi. What are you doing? What's the matter? Mr. Belvedere's going to drink tea. He can't do that.
Why not?
Well, it's bad for your ulcer. I read it in your medical brochure.
She's right. Tea is chock full of caffeine. I can be murder on your stomach lining.
Bourgeois, I'm not going to forego tea.
You don't have to. There are herbal teas you can drink.
Well, yeah, like Floral Sunset and Lullaby Spice.
I'd rather drink motor oil.
Suit yourself, but regular tea is a no-no.
Here, make yourself some cottage cheese soup.
How's it going, Marjorie?
I got an A- on our paper.
I must have been a little tired.
Hey, Wes.
Trouble, Lewis.
Owen. I thought we were friends.
Huh?
Friends don't write book reports for other people that throw off the class curve.
Word gets around, doesn't it?
Tell you what, I'll let you write my next paper, and I'll tell my pals in the wrestling team not to twist you up like a pretzel.
You're all heart, Lewis.
Don't tell anyone. Come on, Trouble. I'll let you buy me lunch.
Swell.
This report stuff is getting out of hand.
Hey, Wes. Hey, Marge.
Hey, Craig.
Hi.
Thought you might like this, Wes. In Excess in Concert.
Whoa, how much do I owe you?
You don't have to pay me. It's yours.
What, Craig?
Hey, Wes, we're buddies, right? Maybe you can help me out with another report sometime.
I so missed you, old friend.
No, I heard noises. They're coming from downstairs.
Be careful.
I thought you were a burglar. What are you doing up? Hey, you ain't trying to cheat on your diet, are you? Well, I know this diet stuff is tough to take, but you gotta stick with it. There's no substitute for health. Strange place to floss your teeth.
Hello? Oh, hi, Lewis. A paper in War and Peace by Thursday? I'll get back to you. Come in.
Hello, Wesley. Are you all right? You haven't been pestering me lately.
I've been working kind of hard.
Yes, and you should be rewarded. So I bought you some yummy tea.
I don't drink tea.
Oh. Too bad. Well, it's a shame to let all this go to waste.
Good boy, Spot. Mr. Belvedere, put that down. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Look, I told you I'm not taking any more clients. Thanks, I already have Super Bowl tickets on the 50-yard line.
Hey, Wes, when are you going to come up for some air?
Sometime in July. Unless everyone goes to summer school.
Hey, you got any rejects for me? I don't have to get an A every time.
Just get off my back, Craig.
Hey, come on. Friends help each other out.
You're gonna have to write this one yourself.
But you're so much faster than I am, and you're way hip to what Bunger wants.
Sorry.
I thought we were friends here, and now you're helping everybody else out, but you're just dumping me?
Look, I'll get to it if I can. Can you hand me that copy of War and Peace? It's on the bed.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
This is Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, right. Sorry.
This is Franny and Zooey.
Oh, give me a break.
What's the matter with you? Can't you read? Can't you? Hey, you're not kidding. You really can't read.
Just forget it. I'm out of here.
So that's why you've been getting me to write your reports and skipping class and stuff.
Yeah.
You're a bigger con artist than I am.
Hey, you think this is easy? Doodling in my notebook, trying to make it look like I'm writing? Or bringing a tape recorder to class and hoping the batteries don't run out?
Why didn't you just learn how to read?
I did, in the 2nd grade. And then my dad started bouncing all over the place and never had a chance to catch up.
There are special classes you can take.
Yeah, with a bunch of 6-year-olds. Anyway, if I let anybody find out about this, they'd think I was stupid.
I don't think you're stupid. You're smart enough to fool me.
So?
So all you have to do is learn how to read. And I think I know how you can do it.
Look, I'm not Einstein. You're going too fast for me.
You were doing great.
Yeah, right. Dick, Jane, and Spot. See Spot run. Like that's real life.
It is around here.
But forget it. I've just been wasting my time. I quit.
You can't. We have to read our reports in front of Bunger's class tomorrow. What are you gonna do?
Oh, goody. The Rat Patrol.
We were so worried about you.
Oh.
We know it's almost 4 o'clock. You must want some tea.
Really?
Well, then, here you go.
Oh, my. I don't understand.
Now, just relax, Heather. Pour him some tea.
Here you go.
And just lean in and smell the aroma. Breathe in the steam. Yummy, isn't it?
Yes.
You'd like some, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Bad, Mr. Belvedere, bad!
What are you doing?
Aversion therapy. We're gonna make you hate the sight of teeth.
That is ridiculous.
Exactly.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because we love you.
Well, I guess that's enough punishment for one day. Go ahead, take your reward.
You are maniacs, both of you. You make Wesley look like Santa Claus.
As you know, today is book report day. And now, who would like to read theirs first? Craig's work has been excellent recently. Where is he? There you are, Craig. You may favor us with a recitation.
Huh?
I'd be happy to read mine, Mrs. Bunger.
No, Wesley. It's probably smut.
Yes, ma'am.
You may sit. And you, Craig, may begin.
Well, I'm not very good in front of an audience.
We're all your friends here.
Yeah, well, I, kind of have this sore thing.
Craig, read it or weep.
This is a book report about a book called The Little Engine That Could. He read a baby book.
Now, who needs this?
Fred, come on, cut him some slack.
We can't read.
Well, at least he's doing his own work, which is more than I can say for a lot of people.
Wesley, what are you saying?
I'm saying that there are some people who can read but don't have the brains to do it. And there are other people who can't read but have the guts to do something about it.
I think you and I have something to discuss after class. You may sit. And now, Craig, you may continue.
Look, do I have to? It's so dumb.
I'll be the judge of that. And if any one of you makes a sound, it'll be your last.
I liked the train because I know how it felt. No one thought it could get over the hill, but it tried real hard and made it anyway.
I cannot go on much longer, George. I just got to have my tea. My British blood cries out.
Easy, big guy. Let's watch a little TV.
Oh, all right. What's on?
Now, let's see. Here's a documentary. Good. On the Teapot Dome scandal. Well, what about Wall Street Week? They're discussing T-bills.
No, they're not. What's this?
This is that old movie, Tea and Sympathy.
This is a bloody conspiracy.
Refreshing iced tea, anyone? Sugar? Lemons? Caffeine?
Hey, relax. What about a pillow?
My, oh my, George, that's quite a tea bag.
Hi, I'm back from Disneyland.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout.
George, make them stop.
Hey, fool, who you calling George? I'm Mr. T.
Everybody! Picture you upon my knee. Tea for two and two for tea. Me for you and you for me alone. We will raise a family.
And all of us will drink your tea.
Happy we will be.
Hey, wake up, big guy, wake up.
Yeah, what?
You were yelling horrible, horrible. Were you having a nightmare?
No, George. I was dreaming about your golf pants.
Where are you going?
Where I shall never have any more nightmares.
Oh, Belvedere, please don't go away.
Stay back! I shall have tea, even if I have to flap my arms and fly to London.
Talk about a jumbo jet.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Wesley's friend Craig is now enrolled in remedial reading classes, freeing Wesley to do what he does best, serve detention. But his sentence was commuted because he acted so nobly in the cause of literacy. Meanwhile, I just flew in from England, and boy, are my arms tired. Happily, my doctor says I'm well enough to resume drinking tea in moderation. He attributes my recovery to diet, But I wonder if it has more to do with the 3 weeks Wesley spent writing, tutoring, and leaving me alone.
Mr. Belvedere, be careful if you take a bath tonight. My alligator's in the tub.
Well, that answers that.
Wait a second. Hey, what's going on? Who's there?
What's wrong? Did I forget to put in my teeth?
I'm sorry, Miss Cicchini. I thought I heard... I don't know what I thought I heard. Anyway, what can I do for you?
My kitchen faucet is going drip, drip, drip. Makes me want a wee-wee.
Well, it probably just needs a new washer. Come on, let's take a look.
Sir, I haven't seen Mr. Belvedere around here lately. He's such a hunk.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure I give him your best next time I see him. What was that?
Probably the ghost of Mr. Feinblatt. He died right over there. He was mixing diapers, and his necktie got caught in the blender.
You got one left, big guy?
That's more than you have.
Nice move.
Too bad it's your last one.
Oh, George, it's only a game. Let's show a little maturity.
Let's not.
As you wish.
I love it when they get like this.
All right, pal, what's going on?
Mom's making me pick out some dumb elective at school to broaden my stupid horizons.
Well, at least you've got a good attitude.
Wes needs a class to take 6th period.
Well, what were you taking before?
Detention.
Hey, what about woodshop?
That's what got me into detention.
Well, there's still a metal shop.
I already took that.
Yeah, remember? He made a pass key to the faculty lounge.
Hey, it wasn't my fault the principal was in there making out with the cafeteria lady.
Well, when you do find a class you want, just try to stay out of trouble.
Why don't you just ask him to fly? I'm a single boy. How am I to know that I'm...
Hello, Mr. Belvedere.
My, you're bright and chipper this morning. What have you done?
Morning. Morning.
Look at that.
I made it in print shop. That's the new class I signed up for.
How flattering. Just remember, I prepare your food.
I think it's a great piece of work.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Mr. Beer Belly.
Speaking of a piece of work.
I'm going to drive Heather to school this morning. Is she ready?
She's getting dressed, Angela. You can go on up if you want.
Okay. Hey, that's just like the one in your front yard.
Take it down, mister.
I guess that goes for the one at the post office, too.
Morning.
Hey, Kev. You're here pretty early.
Yeah, I sort of spent the night.
How come?
Well, my apartment's got roaches again. Yeah, and the exterminator said that it might take months to get them out.
Is he spraying them or giving them career counseling?
Hey, what's going on, pal?
Well, I've been hearing these noises, especially late at night.
What kind of noises?
Footsteps, murmuring, Wayne Newton singing Dankeschön.
Come on, Kev, you're not going to let a few bumps in the night get you all rattled, are you?
Well, Ted...
Next thing you know, you'll be telling me you got ghosts.
Yeah, I guess it is bad, though. Hey, Dad, can you do me a favor?
Sure, pal, name it.
Could you come over and spend the night?
Hey, come on, Kev. Butch up.
Don't look at me.
I'm gonna be late. See ya. Oh, Mr. Belvedere, I invited Angela over for dinner, and then we're gonna stay up all night and give each other facials.
Guess what? You get to mix the mud.
Do you still have that couch bed?
Mr. Belvedere, did you hear that?
What?
Something's out there.
Ah! I believe we found the culprit. Apparently the wire to your antenna has come loose and was hitting the window.
That's all?
That's all. So you see, Kevin, there is a rational explanation to everything in this world. Except Wesley. Right. Shall we play some gin?
Okay, sure.
You deal.
Did you hear that? It sounded like a rumble. A low rumble.
I beg your pardon. Kevin, you must really pull yourself together.
Hey, I'm fine. Really. Okay, so I'm a little edgy. Oh, hi, Mrs. Cicchini. Come on in.
Here's some to fix in my kitchen faucet.
Oh, thank you.
Why, Lynn, is that you?
Mrs. Cicchini.
How are you, cutie buns?
Fine, thanks.
Miss Cicchini brought over some cookies.
You like a little treat?
A cookie will suffice.
Kevin, my kitchen window is stuck. Would you be a dear and fix it?
Oh, no problem. It'll just take a minute.
Take your time. Oh, I dropped a false eyelash. There it is.
Where?
Good morning.
Good morning, Kevin. Sleep well?
Yeah, pretty well. Except I thought I heard something creaking, and I kept seeing a light going on and off all night long.
I made several trips to the refrigerator. I was a tad hungry.
Hey, the light bulb's missing.
It burnt out.
So, how was your night? Anything strange to report?
Other than Mrs. Cicchini doing the hula, no.
It figures. The night you're here, nothing happens.
Kevin, sometimes the mind plays tricks on us.
Hey, look, I didn't just imagine all this stuff. It happened. It really, truly, absolutely happened.
Kevin, don't worry. Be happy.
Hey, where are you going?
Back to your family. Now that's real terror.
I gotta get a grip.
Hey, big guy. How'd it go?
Oh, nothing otherworldly to report. How about you? Any monsters under your bed?
No. But I had a nightmare about this big thing that invaded my house and wouldn't leave.
Morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Owens. I'll have breakfast in 5 minutes.
Oh, no time. I've got an early deposition. George, could you give me $20?
What happened to the 20 I gave you yesterday?
Lunch, parking, and a peppermint patty.
You know, I bet you've hit me up for $200-300 this month.
George, what difference does it make? It's our money.
Well, then how come you get it all?
I'm a lawyer.
My turn.
Morning, Mr. Belvedere.
Good morning, Wesley.
Oh, look what I found. It's your green card.
Oh, thank you. I must have dropped it somewhere. Wait a minute. This isn't my green card. This is a cheap forgery.
Huh?
I come from the United Kingdom, not the Kingdom. What's going on?
Well, print shop was boring yesterday. I needed a challenge.
Well, you couldn't have known that during the war I was in intelligence, and my specialty was spotting German forgeries.
Really? I thought it would have been spotting German chocolate cake.
Listen, you little twerp. The point is, you could never have fooled BDI Belvedere.
Never say never.
They're back.
Who's back, Kevin?
Oh, in my apartment, these noises, weird sounds, medley of show tunes by Al Jolson.
Oh, Kevin.
You think I'm crazy, don't you? You all think I'm crazy.
I don't.
There now, don't you feel better?
Sounds to me like you've got a poltergeist. You know, a spirit caught between this world and the astral plane. It's that astral turf.
Yeah, well, I don't care what it is. I'm never going back to my apartment.
But that's silly. All you have to do is ask it nicely to leave. I'd be happy to talk to it for you.
You?
Kevin, just because she doesn't make sense to the living.
Hey, let's have a seance. We could sit in the dark around a Ouija board and find out if that guy in Chem Lab has the hots for me. Yeah, that'd be neat. You're coming, aren't you, Mr. Bobbermouth?
Somehow, it all seems a little bizarre to me.
Yeah, me too. I'm moving back here where life has order, and Mr. Belvedere cooks and does my laundry and helps me research my term papers, which, by the way, are both due next week.
I'll be there at 8. Let go of that cookie, you little rat! Wesley, you better go and feed your dog. For some reason, he seems rather testy.
Okay.
What's this 50?
Oh, Dad told me to give it to you. He said it's part of your back pay.
How kind of him. And how nice of the government to print money with my picture on it.
How could you tell? I gave you a beard. You look just like Ulysses S. Grant. Only older.
Wesley, this is not the same as hiding Heather's underwear. Counterfeiting is a felony.
So?
So, do you have any more of these?
Just a few hundred in case I need to bribe the hall monitor.
Well, I want you to promise me that you'll burn all these and never print any more.
Okay, lighten up. Hey, you're pretty upset about this. You must think those are good, huh?
Oh, you flatter yourself. Only a moron would be fooled by that money.
Some guy's here with a large pizza.
All right! Come back, you twerp! That's my pie!
Thanks, Marsh. Hey, Belvedere.
You've been shopping.
Yep.
You've already got one of those?
Not this year's model. It's red. Look at this. It's one of those radios for the shower.
Oh, good. Maybe it'll drown out your yodeling.
Hi.
what's all this?
I bought it with that $300 you left me.
George, I didn't leave you any money.
Yeah, it was right there on the counter.
You mean the 50s?
Yeah.
Dear. Those were Wesley's.
Well, where do you get that kind of cash?
He made it. In print shop.
You mean I spend counterfeit money all over town? Wait till I get my hands on that kid.
George, first you'd better get the money back, then deal with Wesley.
I guess you're right. Come on, Belvedere, give me a hand.
Here we go.
May I help you?
Yeah, I got this for my wife and I want to return it.
Oh, what seems to be the problem?
So there you are. I really don't appreciate your deserting me like this.
I told you I was coming in here.
Just once. Just once. I wish you'd give me an ounce of consideration. Just once.
Yes, but I assume the problem is the size.
Why?
Oh, we've just opened a fat and sassy section.
That is bad. Here's 5 10s. Just give me back that 50 I paid you with. You see, it's sort of got sentimental value.
Yes, his son gave it to him. He's going to be in the hospital very soon.
I'm awfully sorry. You see, today's receipts have already been locked up in here. Oh, but do feel free to browse.
Did you hear that, Belvedere? That phony 50's going to the bank. If we don't get it back, Wes could go to jail.
Really? Let's go and help him pack.
Come on, big guy, what are we going to do?
Well, actually, I have picked a lock or two in my day. So I'll get the 50 and replace it with these, but you've got to distract him.
Distract him?
Mm-hmm.
Distract him how?
I don't know, but I'm sure you'll think of something.
Yes, thank you for calling. Is that for your wife?
Maybe. How does it look?
Stunning.
Well, do you think it would go with something like this?
Well, that all depends. What's the occasion?
It's for my bowling team. We're thinking of getting new uniforms. On second thought, I don't think it'll go with the shoes.
Hey, everybody.
Where have you been?
I stayed after school. I'm working on a new project in print shop.
What? You printing T-bills now?
Your father took that money you left on the counter and spent it all over town. If he hadn't gotten it back, he'd be in jail now.
Really? Boy, I am good.
Hey, you don't know what I've been through. You didn't have to wear a big red brassiere.
You were wearing a bra?
It was Belvedere's idea.
What?
Well, don't worry, it wasn't my size. Anyway, you're the one who's in trouble.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, and I wasn't staying after school. I was out buying you something for your anniversary.
Tickets to a chorus line. Well, Wes, that's sweet.
Are you sure you didn't make these in print shop, too?
Here's the receipt.
Oh. Thanks, pal.
You're welcome. Can I go wash up?
How about that kid? These tickets set him back $50.
You know, Kevin, for a proper seance, we really should have the lights off.
Not a chance.
I'm tired of waiting for Mr. Belvedere. Why don't we just start the seance without him? We can't. We need 4 people.
Well, I hope that's him and not Jack the Ripper.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late.
Where were you?
Watching your father try on lingerie.
Well, take off your coat and pull up a chair, Mr. Babaloo. Spirits are about to arrive.
I hope they bring a ham. I missed dinner.
Now, we all join hands. And we close our eyes. Now I'm going to speak to the presence in this room and tell it to leave. What if it won't go?
Then it'll have to pay half the rent.
Oh, one more thing. Don't be surprised if it starts talking through one of us. Hey, wait a minute. I'm getting scared. I mean, what if this thing picks me and my head starts spinning around and I throw up? and I break out in a hideous welt, and I levitate and get flung out the window. I hate it when I throw up. Just relax. There's nothing to be afraid of.
You finally heard it. You finally heard it, and that means I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. All right.
I said, get out.
I'm going. Come on, this place is spooked.
Just a moment, Kevin. There's something odd going on here.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Apparently, our spirit is a little out of shape. Gives you goosebumps, doesn't it? Mrs. Cicchini.
Miss Cicchini, what are you doing?
Just passing the time while I'm doing my laundry.
You've been scaring the heck out of me. You know, I don't get it. I fix your faucets, I take out your trash, I even filled up your water bed.
Want to try it out, Lynn?
Actually, I'd rather know why you're trying to scare Kevin out of his apartment.
Because I want it.
But your place is twice the size of mine.
Yes, but your bedroom has a better view.
What view? You look across the alley to the health club and the men's shower room.
Hubba.
Look, Mrs. Cicchini, I'm sorry, but I'm staying where I am.
Nice try, though.
Thanks. I know I've acted foolishly, but I'm old. So, live with it.
Well, now that we've found our ghost, shall we?
Yeah, we'll see you later, Ms. Cicchini.
Oh, Lynn.
Yes?
Oops, I dropped my horn. Would you mind picking it up?
Only because it's you. Wesley has returned to print shop and embarked on some new and refreshingly mundane projects. Although I hope I won't be here long enough to use 10,000 address labels. Speaking of mundane, Kevin's life has returned to normal after the haunting by Mrs. Cicchini. Although he tells me she comes over every day to check out the view. Well, whatever makes you happy.
Hubba.
Mrs. Cicchini?
Augustine, ach, du liebe Augustine, ja.
So, Carl, I take it you had a good date with that German stewardess.
How can you tell?
Well, usually you come in singing Eleanor Rigby.
Look, Ilsa is one hot lady, and she's nuts about me. We're going out again tomorrow night.
Ooh, 2 dates with the same woman? Wow, shouldn't the local news be in on this?
You've never seen me operate, but now that we're roommates, you're in for quite an education.
I'd rather have half the rent.
Take Ilsa, for example. Now, last week was date 1, the icebreaker. Tonight was date 2, the sensitive dinner.
Uh-huh. And what's date 3?
Ba-ba-ba-boom.
You show her how to vacuum?
Oh, boy, I hope after all this work, these cookies sell at the bake sale.
Why didn't you just ask Mr. Belvedere to make them like last year? They were gone in 10 seconds.
That's because he ate them all.
Well, how are they coming along? Not that you could ever make cookies like Mr. Belvedere.
I wouldn't be too sure.
How very amusing.
I've even got a name for them. Belvedere's Bodacious Biscuits. So, what part do you want?
Ooh, I'll take the tummy.
But then there's practically nothing left.
I'd have named some desserts after you, but they've already got Twinkies and ding-dongs.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello. Where have you two been?
We saw Bambi.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, no, not the movie. Bambi Bernstein and the Beaver Falls Sound Machine.
Hey, you want a nightcap?
No, I'm tired.
Hey, come on, Morris. The night is young. And I could go for some good times with a hot lady.
Well, maybe Bambi has a midnight show. Good night, George. Good night, Mr. Belvedere.
Good night, Mrs. Owens.
You know, lately I get the feeling Marsh has lost interest. If you know what I mean.
Not exactly.
Well, do I have to spell it out for you?
Well, I'm sure if you did, you'd spell it wrong.
Forget it.
George, are you trying to tell me that your romantic life has become stale?
Yeah. S-T-A-I-L.
I thought so. Well, if your love life has become boring, try some new surroundings.
Like what?
Well, how about the library? Then you can learn to spell while you're at it.
Hurry up and change clothes. Ilsa's coming over.
Carl, I'm up to my elbows in kitchen glop. Then I have to fix Mrs. Cicchini's radiator, and then I have 2 finals to study for.
She's bringing her roommate for you.
Wait, yeah, but I gotta change clothes. So, what's her name?
Ava. She works with Ilsa.
You mean she's a stewardess?
Yep.
All right. So where are we gonna take her?
Oh, look, Kev, this is my 3rd date with Ilsa, and you know what that means.
You finally pay?
Look, I'm taking Ilsa back to her apartment, and you can take Ava wherever you want. It's them. Ilsa!
Karl, mein Liebchen. Oh, you must be Kevin, Karl's lonely friend.
I told her all about you.
Thanks, Carl.
Ava's going to love you. You're just her type.
Oh, yeah? Well, I have a feeling she's gonna be just my type, too.
Sorry I'm late, but I had to fight some Dummkopf over a parking place. The weightlifting training really paid off.
Das ist Ava.
Oh, boy.
Hey, your cookies were a big hit.
What are you talking about?
I sold all 6 dozen at the bake sale. One lady bought 2 to keep crows out of her garden.
Well, at least it's all over.
Not quite.
Why are you baking more of those ridiculous cookies?
I'm going to market you worldwide.
What?
Belvedere's Bodacious Biscuits. By the time I finish covering the town with these, you'll be more famous than Amos.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere. My, what strange cookies. But they look just like...
They're gingerbread men.
Hey, Marshall, you want to go to Makeout Point?
Are you crazy? It's freezing outside.
Well, I thought we could cuddle up under a blanket and, Never mind.
You know, George is acting awfully peculiar.
How can you tell?
I hope he's okay. Maybe he should have a brain scan.
I doubt they'd find anything. Anything wrong, I mean.
What's his problem?
You.
Me?
Yes, he thinks that you're bored with him. So I advised him to try different venues for your romantic escapades.
Oh, well, that explains the dancing in your bedroom.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, and him wanting me to play Tarzan and Jane in the basement.
What have I started?
Well, now that I know what he's up to, maybe I'll cooperate.
Carl, buddy, best friend. You didn't meet.
Wer ist Ilse?
Oh, a couple of stewardesses got sick. She had to work a flight to Dusseldorf.
Tough break.
For you, too. They need you on the flight.
Oh, gee, that's too bad, really. Well, I'll see you.
Well, we still have our ride to the airport all to ourselves.
Oh, no, see,
Oh, Ilsa. Ilsa. those ruby lips, that golden hair. You can fly me anywhere.
Warming up for Valentine's Day?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I brought back some of Kevin's tapes. By the way, who was that lady carrying Kevin out over her shoulder?
Oh, that's Ava. At least he's making body contact.
What's wrong, Carl?
Well, why is it whenever I get my hopes up about someone, it always fizzles out?
Because you're a dweeb.
Thanks a lot.
Come on, I'm trying to cheer you up.
Yeah, right.
Look, whenever I'm down, I try to think of something really great. Like, Bruce Springsteen jumping off stage and sweeping me up in his arms and carrying me away.
At this point, that doesn't sound half bad.
Come on, let's go for a walk. Grab a slice of pizza.
I don't take charity.
I'm buying.
I like anchovies.
George, I've never been more embarrassed in all my life.
But you gotta admit it was different.
What have these twits done now? What happened?
Oh, George had this crazy idea. We were supposed to be total strangers who meet in a bar.
Good Lord, it's worse than I thought.
So we get all dressed up, and I go up to Marcia and say, "Can I buy you a drink?"
There's an original line.
So I say, sure. That'll be $200 for the slow gin fizz. Next thing I know, this plainclothes cop slaps the cuffs on me.
He should have thrown a net over both of you. I'm sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
I'm gonna take these clothes off. Oh.
I'm sorry I got you into trouble.
Hey, it beats falling asleep to Johnny Carson.
Not believe the night I had.
Not only will I not believe it, I won't listen to it. Good night.
Hey, Kev.
Oh, hi, Heather. Hey, listen, sorry about rushing past you before, but Ava was in a hurry.
Yeah, I didn't know you went for the strong, silent type.
It was the worst date of my life.
Wow, that's really saying something.
Yeah, so where have you been?
On a date. Well, it wasn't really a date. It was more of a thing.
A thing?
Well, you know how sometimes there's somebody you never really notice, but you spend some time with them and they turn out to be okay, even sensitive, even nice?
No.
Well, that's what happened to me. And you know, maybe this could really turn into something.
Heather, that's great. So who is this guy?
Here you go, Heather. You forgot your purse.
Oh, thank you, Carl. I don't know what I'm going to major in when I go to college. English or history or business or astronomy. Something along those lines.
Yeah, I'm a senior. I still haven't figured out what my major is yet. I'm thinking of becoming a guidance counselor.
This was really a nice evening, Carl.
Yeah, for me too.
Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
Boy, is it a little late to be out?
Oh, actually, I've stayed out a lot later than this.
Not you. Come on, young lady. It's a school night.
Who are you calling a young lady?
Yeah, Kev, where do you get off telling her?
Kevin!
Hey, come on. Your date was over. What's a big deal?
Well, you're embarrassing me and your best friend and most of all yourself.
Hey, it's my life.
Kevin, this is ridiculous.
Look, it's my responsibility to look out for you. After all, I'm your older brother.
Since when?
Since I was born before you.
Kevin, you were gone. You were over the edge. You were in Banana Land.
Look, I know Carl. I know how he operates, and I have reasons to be concerned. Now, what did you two do tonight?
Well, if you must know the truth, we had dinner, and then we spent the rest of the night on our backs.
What?
We went ice skating, and we're both klutzes, okay?
You know, I don't like the tone you're taking with me.
Well, then how's this tone? Blow it out your ear!
Heather, I forbid you to see Carl.
Or what?
Or I'll be very, very disappointed in you.
Kevin, good night. Get some sleep, and then get a life.
Heather, look, I mean it.
Look, I'll see Carl whenever I want, and there's nothing you're going to do about it.
Okay, now if you can guarantee worldwide distribution, I think I can get Don DeLuise to be our spokesperson.
Sorry, wrong number.
You just hung up on the president of Nabisco.
What kind of nonsense is this?
It's not nonsense. I almost had to deal with Keebler, but they were afraid you'd give their elves a hernia.
I'm surprised you didn't call Pillsbury.
I did. They said they already had a doughboy.
I think this has gone quite far enough.
Hey, I'm just exploring free enterprise.
Keep it up and you'll be exploring a lawsuit.
What about my cookie empire?
That's the way the empire crumbles.
Oh, George, this is so romantic.
Yeah. Nothing like a drive-in movie where they don't speak English. Now we really don't have to pay attention.
They sure don't put enough melted butter in the popcorn.
Oh, you want some cheese sauce for my nachos?
Oh, sure, why not?
Boy, get a load of those two in the next car.
Wow, they're really going at it.
Pretty hot for a couple of old-timers.
You know, I think it's really neat when old people can still get passionate. Oh, my God! It's my mom and dad!
What? Hey, you big jerk, will you get...
Hi there, kitten.
Come on, Romeo. Looks like we got busted again.
Boy, isn't it great to get away from Kevin?
Yeah, he's been covering us like a cheap suit.
I'm a little chilly.
Oh, I got a jacket in the back seat.
Oh, great.
Here.
Thanks. Ooh, your hands are so warm.
You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart.
I thought it was cold hands, warm heart.
Oh, right. Well, my nose is cold.
Well, that's a start.
So, any more nachos?
This.
Hey, look, I'm just trying to save you from my zipper for brains best friend.
Will you get off it?
Hey, look, don't let him fool you, Heather. He's got his plan all worked out. First, he tries to relax you. Then he tries to make you think he's all sensitive. And then...
And then what?
Ba 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 boom.
He teaches me how to vacuum?
You know what I mean.
Okay, Kevin, you're right. We can't control our animal lusts, so please protect me from this sex maniac and take me home.
You bet I will. Come on.
Let's ditch him.
Hey! Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley.
Hey, you're baking cookies.
I always knew you were a smart lad.
What's going on? I figured you'd never want to see another cookie again.
Well, I got to thinking about what you said concerning free enterprise.
Yeah?
So, you have your bodacious Belvedere biscuits, and I have wacky Wesley wafers.
Hey, I don't like this.
Then you won't like the box. I wanted to display you in your natural habitat.
What's that say?
Kevin is acting insane.
Oh, I thought it said Kevin is anti-mame.
This is ridiculous. We can't even talk to each other with Kevin around.
Hey, you know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, wherever he is, he's probably listening.
I am not. Well, no snakes in there. Listen, Heather, I'll be upstairs if you need me.
I'll get us some sodas.
Better get 3. Oh, hi, Mr. Owens.
Hi, Carl. Look about the drive-in the other night.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's why people go to drive-ins. Except for me and Heather, of course. We were brushing up on our French.
Forget it. It's just Marcia and I can never seem to be alone.
I know what you mean. Hey, I know the perfect place where you could be alone.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, where are they?
Oh,
Heather and Carl, where'd they go?
they made me promise not to tell you.
All right, here's $5.
A promise is a promise.
A 10 spot is a 10 spot.
They went over to your place.
What?
They figured it'd be the last place you'd look.
Oh, trying to fool Kevin Owens, are they? Well, somebody is in for a big surprise.
Yeah, and it cost him $10. Mission accomplished.
Great work, Wes.
Hey, it was a snap. I mean, we are talking Kevin here.
I hope I'm not too late. I was never meant to see that.
Can't believe we've been alone for a whole hour.
Yeah, it seems more like 2 or 3. I mean, I'm having a really nice time. Sitting here, staring at the fire.
Boy, it sure is hot.
Yeah, really. Carl, do you get the feeling we don't have all that much to talk about?
Well, what do you mean? There's the fire. And the weather. And hey, how about that Gorbachev?
I mean, between you and me, now that Kevin's not pestering us, we don't have that much in common.
Gee, we should. We've known each other all our lives.
Well, you know, maybe we've just been doing this just to spite Kevin.
Could be. There's only one way to find out.
Oh, Carl.
Yeah?
That was awful.
For you too?
You know, maybe we're better off just being friends.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal.
Not bad at all. Do you want to watch some TV?
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look, guys. I've had a change of heart. If you want to see each other, I can't stop you. I don't even want to. It's not worth it. So, Carl, go ahead, date my sister. Please.
I don't want to date your sister.
And I don't want to date Carl. Turns out we were just doing this to annoy you.
Now you tell me.
Well, I've unfinished business with Ilsa.
So, Ilsa, my fair Fraulein, may I interest you in a large cookie? It may be a bit stale.
Don't worry. I'm used to airline food.
My advice to George seems to have worked, albeit in a roundabout way. Although he and Mrs. Owens never found the perfect romantic spot, they had such fun trying that it rekindled a sense of adventure. Now they've come to appreciate the friendly confines of their own bedroom. As for the cookie wars, Wesley and I have called a truce. We've decided to dissolve our businesses. All that's left now is to dissolve the inventory.
Hey, Wes.
If you're looking for change, I already got it.
What you doing, honey? Nothing, just looking for my snake.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, if you were a snake, where would you hide?
That's funny. I've often asked myself the same question looking for you.
Come on, it's Captain Nemo. He got out of his glass bowl.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen him.
What's that?
It's kielbasa. A Polish sausage.
Oh, for a minute I thought it might be Captain Nemo.
Wesley, I'm not in the habit of eating people's pets.
What about that rabbit I got for Easter?
You were tired of him anyway.
Hey, kitten. Back kind of early.
Uh-huh. How was your date with Danny?
Oh, it was great. Hey, Heather, did you do something to my snake? No.
I know you hate him because he likes to sleep in your underwear drawer.
Hey, Wes.
The only snake I know is Danny Kelsey, and I never want to see him again.
Gee, I guess her evening didn't go so well.
She'll be all right. I mean, the guy's just some scuzzy-faced pimple ball anyway.
So I told him, get your hands off me, you scuzzy-faced pimple ball. And then, like usual, I took the bus home. Anyway, diary, that's all for tonight. Like Scarlett O'Hara said in the Cliff Notes, tomorrow is another day.
Ma'am, would you choose hamburger?
Captain Nemo! Captain Nemo!
There are a few things as touching as a boy and his snake.
Boy, he's never stayed out all night before. It's just not like him.
I'm sure he'd call if he had hands or money. Sorry. Well, maybe he'll get hungry and come slithering home.
Hey, Wes, how about you and me, we go down to the lake and we find you a nice turtle. They won't run away.
Turtles aren't any fun. I want something that's gonna crawl into bed with me and wrap itself around my leg.
Who wouldn't?
You alone? Why?
I got Heather's birthday present. I don't want her to see it. Spoil the surprise. What do you think?
It's perfect if you're sailing on the good ship Lollipop. She's nearly 16. She's not a little girl anymore.
Well, she is to me. It seems like only yesterday I was running alongside trying to teach her how to ride a two-wheeler.
You let go then.
Yeah, well, only because I ran into a tree.
Ah, that explains it.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Ev. How was the mall?
Oh, we didn't go. Angela's mom took us downtown.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird. All the stores are right on the street, and when you go outside, there's no roof or anything. So, did I get any phone calls?
Oh, yes. Danny called.
Oh, yeah? Did he call to say he was sorry?
No, he called to say he won't be coming to your party.
I don't believe this. Danny and I went together for almost 2 whole months.
There'll be plenty of other boys.
Yeah, and the same thing's gonna happen with the next guy. We'll be sitting in the drive-in, and he'll say, gee, babe, if you like me so much, why don't you prove it? And you know what I always do.
The right thing?
Yeah, and it's all your fault for bringing me up so good. Thanks for nothing. It's been 2 days since I broke up with Danny, and I thought I'd never get over him. But that was before I met M. M is everything that other boys aren't. Sensitive, mature. His eyes sparkle like the stars at twilight, and are bluer than Mr. Belvedere's face when he got that marshmallow stuck in his throat. What's writing, Heather? None of your business.
I bet you're writing about what you did to my snake.
Wesley, give that back to me.
Problem?
Yeah, Barf Brain took my diary.
Give it back, Barf Brain.
No, and you can't make me.
Hopfnagel's window. Good boy. Now go and take out the garbage. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, what's all this stuff?
Oh, just a few decorations for your sister's party.
Oh, cute.
Captain Nemo return to the ship?
Oh, you mean Wesley Snake? I don't think so.
Well, until he does, he might enjoy this.
Go, Brian,
It isn't real, Kevin.
Oh, right. I knew that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Kevin?
Huh?
Do you know anything about Captain Nemo's disappearance?
Yeah, I did it. I hate snakes.
Oh.
I mean, Wes was always carrying that stupid snake around, shoving it in my face. I just couldn't take it anymore. So I took his bowl out and I dumped him in the woods. Last time I saw him, he was crawling toward the turnpike.
Wouldn't it have been simpler just to tell Wesley that you're afraid of snakes?
Hey, I can't do that. He's my kid brother. He looks up to me.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Wesley.
What's that?
Oh, just a little substitute for Captain Nemo. Quite realistic, don't you think?
Yeah, sure. This wouldn't fool anyone.
Mr. Bellyacre told me you're up here. So, I heard about you and Danny. Did you guys really break up? Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I realized he really is just a jerk. You're right. So is it okay if I go out with them? Sure, Aunt. Who's W? Huh? Oh, I mean M. Oh, just somebody I met. Oh, yeah? Who? Oh, just a guy. I don't think you know him. So is it serious? Well, I don't know. I'm thinking of letting it get serious. Real serious. Wow. Then maybe you're the one who should be taking these. Angela, those are birth control pills. What are you doing with those? Nothing bad. I read that if you take them sometimes, they make your chest grow. Angela, that's stupid. You shouldn't be taking them. Can't I just take one and see if anything happens? Or maybe two? Angela, just give them to me, okay? Why? You sure don't need them. Hi, Dad.
Hi. So you seen Wes, man?
Yeah, I think he's still crawling around looking for his dumb snake.
Oh, so listen, your pop's sort of having a tough time coming up with a present for you. I was thinking of one of those cute little stuffed penguins you liked.
Dad, I gave those away when I was 11.
Oh, right, kitten. I guess I forgot.
You know, there is something you could do for me.
Well, what's that, kitten?
I was thinking, maybe you could stop calling me kitten.
Oh, you mean at your party with all your grown-up friends around?
Yeah, and after that, too. I mean, I'm gonna be 16. I'm not a kitten anymore.
Sure. I understand.
Thanks.
She is so predictable.
Hey, Wes, what are you doing in here?
Nothing?
Wes, that's your sister's diary.
Yeah, well, she did something to my snake, and I'm gonna find out what.
Look, Wes, this is your sister's personal property, so you just keep your nose out of it.
Yes, sir. Besides, there's nothing in there about Captain Nemo anyway. Just some junk about this guy who's gonna drive her to some place called Ecstasy and make her a real woman.
Hey, Belvedere, what you doing?
Oh, just getting the menu ready for the party.
Ding-dongs, Oreos, scooter pies.
Those are for me. The children are having lobster Newburg.
Oh. So, how many people are coming?
Well, according to the guest list, approximately 25. 24 if Sean Penn can't make it.
Let me see this. Is this all of them?
Mm-hmm.
You sure there's no Mike or Mark or Melvin coming?
Why?
Look, did Heather ever mention some guy with the initial M who makes her heart melt and her flesh tingle at the thought of his touch?
No. But I used to feel that way about Mitch Miller. Now, what's this all about, George?
She's seeing some guy, and I think she's thinking about doing something with him.
How do you know? Did you read her mind?
No, I read her diary. Yeah, I didn't want to, but it's a good thing I did. I mean, she's writing stuff like she's going to give herself to this jerk body and soul.
Look, I don't know who Annie is, but I'm sure whatever Heather wrote about him is nothing more than harmless romantic fantasy.
Hey, this game is tough. I can't get any of the balls back into the right days.
Wesley. Why don't you go and put that back in your mother's medicine chest?
I didn't find him there. I found him in Heather's room.
She back yet?
No, George.
Probably with that M guy right now.
George, she just went to get her hair done.
That's it. Mr. Maurice. The guy who does her hair.
George.
Hi, guys. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hey, the place looks real nice. I'm gonna go up and get changed.
Heather? So, see, we haven't had a chance to talk. I mean, since the last time.
Oh, well, if it's about Danny, you don't have to worry. I'm over him.
Oh, that's good.
Is something the matter?
Look, honey, you know, we've always told you that there's nothing you can't talk to us about.
Right.
So if there's anything you feel you need to get out into the open...
We're here.
Yeah.
Well, last week I smoked a cigarette.
Oh. Is that all?
I smoked it after sex. I'm kidding. Boys, lighten up.
Alice.
Hey, Kev.
Listen, Heather's party's starting pretty soon, so Mr. Belvedere wants you to go sit in the woods.
Sure.
But if you want, we could go to the mall or something. I'll take you to see that horror movie. You know, the one Mom wouldn't let you see?
That's okay. I went with Dad. Besides, I'm not going anywhere, just in case Captain Nemo comes back.
Yeah, listen, Wes, about your snake. There's something...
I didn't even think I'd miss him that much. It's not like he's a dog or anything, except he sort of was. I mean, I'd put out my hand and he'd slither up my arm and across my neck and kind of tickle my nose with his tongue. Sometimes I could almost smell the dead bugs on his breath. Guess you miss him, too.
Hi. We're here at Brother's party. I'm her father.
Who are you?
I'm Joe.
That's with a J, right?
Hi.
Okay, you can come in.
Amory with an E.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Where's Heather?
Oh, she wants to wait until everyone gets here so she can make an entrance.
Yeah, well, I haven't found him yet. He's going to show up sooner or later.
George, we will get to the bottom of this, but let's do it the right way and not ruin her party, all right?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll go back and see if I can hurry her up.
Hi. Is this Heather's house? Anybody ever tell you your eyes sparkle like the stars at twilight?
Hi, Mr. Budweiser. Is this where we hide?
It's not a surprise party, Angela.
Oh. Heather didn't tell me that when she invited me.
Oh, yes, of course. She tells you a lot of things, doesn't she?
Uh-huh.
Things like which boy she likes, what she wants for her birthday, or where she got these.
You know, I really enjoy your sports report on Metro News.
Yeah, thanks, Emery.
I sure wish Heather would come down. She promised me the first dance.
Yeah, hold your hormones.
Hey, Em, toss me the chips, will you?
M?
Yeah, Emery. Em, that's what they call me. Something the matter, Mr. Owens?
I'm looking at your eyes. They're blue, aren't they?
Yeah, but also nearsighted.
George, I believe Angela may have cleared things up.
Yeah, well, so have I. Hey, hold it, Em. You're the guy, aren't you?
Pardon me?
You're the one who makes my little girl tingle. Well, you're going to be tingling pretty good yourself in a second.
Oh, George! Daddy, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm sorry it had to come out like this, but I know all about you and M here.
M? You read my diary. How could you?
Hey, look, why don't we all go into
Well, look,
the
you don't
kitchen
have
and
to
we
worry. He's not M.
Also, who is?
Nobody. I made him up.
Huh? Well, what about those pills? You didn't make them up.
George, those belong to Angela. It's a rather long and moronic story.
Oh. Well, I guess your old pop kind of blew it.
No, I think it's great. I mean, I'm 16 now. If that's the kind of stuff you think I'm doing, then I sure don't want to disappoint you.
Heather.
Well, come on, Em. Let's get it on.
Gee, and I was only expecting the first dance.
I'm back.
Hello, Heather.
Everybody left, huh?
Yes, shortly after, Angela's male stripper arrived. Unfortunately, his performance paled in comparison to your father's.
Yeah, well, I'm going to bed.
Oh, I've kept you some birthday cake. It's in the kitchen.
Oh, no thanks.
You know, a certain person put a great deal of effort into that cake.
You got it at the bakery.
I didn't say it was me.
I had a feeling you'd be in here.
I didn't know where else to hide.
So why didn't you guys just come running after me?
Because we knew you were just upset. And anyway, we trust you.
Yeah, sure. Now.
Look, I know I did some stupid stuff I shouldn't have done. Snooping in your diary, embarrassing you out there. I'm sorry.
Well, if you thought I was doing something, why didn't you just ask me?
I don't know. I was afraid maybe you'd tell me and it might be something I didn't want to hear.
Huh?
The thing is, you're growing up and I'm getting a little scared.
Dad, don't you think I am too? I mean, why do you think I broke up with Danny and made up all that stuff in my diary about M? Nothing's gonna happen to me with him. He's not real. I don't want to get pregnant or get some awful disease or any of that other stuff that can happen to you.
I guess it must be pretty tough being a kid these days.
Yeah, I just wish I could be 25 and married and through with all this junk.
Or maybe you could go back to being 12 when your old pop was the only man in your life. I'm being stupid.
No. Well, good night, Dad.
Okay. Happy birthday, kitten.
What's that?
Don't open that! I mean, it's a surprise for Wes. I felt kind of bad, you know, about him losing his snake, so got him another one.
That was very nice, dear.
It's nothing, Mom.
Hey, look who's back!
It appears that Captain Nemo has returned.
Hey, now you got two snakes, Wes, man.
Huh?
It's just a little surprise from Big Brother.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Cab.
Sure.
Look, Captain Nemo, it's a girl. Just think, pretty soon we'll have little baby snakes all over the house.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Heather has finally opened her birthday presents, although it appears the best gift she received was a closer relationship with her father. Meanwhile, as we await the arrival of the Nemo quintuplets, Kevin has taken up residence in the attic. I wonder if I should tell him about the bat.
Later on Nightline, the Soviets had never seen anything like it in modern times. Criticism of their leaders.
Next,
Hey, Leslie, don't go with him.
an important Mr. Belvedere.
Might try to put his hands on him or something. What do you mean, Wes? That's what he did to me.
Come on, Heather, you don't want to be late.
But it's summer. I still don't see what I have to go to school for.
Because that's what happens to people who get a D in English.
Oh, but I don't need all that grammar junk. I talk good.
Well, perhaps with this class you'll learn to talk even gooder.
See ya, I'm going to work.
I thought you didn't have to be there till noon.
Yeah, well, starting today, Mr. Klutz is open for breakfast.
It is?
Yeah, we've been getting killed ever since Schnitzel World started its wiener in a waffle.
Oh, and what are you serving? Beaks Benedict?
Kevin, might you drop me at school so I shan't be late? How is that?
Much gooder.
Bus didn't come. Can I go back to bed now?
It'll be here any minute. You get back out there.
I don't see why I have to go to some stupid day camp anyway. Rather go to summer school with Heather. At least it's air conditioned.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. They have a lake up there and everything.
Yeah, well, I bet I know whose idea was to send me to this place.
Actually, I had somewhere else in mind. The Devil's Island wouldn't take you.
I'll see you tonight. Have a good time. Bye-bye, Mr. Belvedere.
Bye-bye, Mrs. Owens. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye.
I'm leaving now.
Be sure to write.
You know, you're going to feel really bad if I get chewed up by bears or something.
Nonsense, Wesley. Why should they single you out?
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cared when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but
George, I didn't know there was anybody here.
Right, big guy.
I had some time, and I thought I'd listen to a little Wagner.
Great. So, let's say we go out for some Swedish meatballs. You're dressed for it.
Aren't you going to be late for work?
I got 2 weeks off.
Oh, wonderful. Let me help you pack.
I can't go anywhere. Marcia's working.
Oh.
So, you want to do something?
No, thank you.
Hey, come on. It's a nice day. Let's go out and toss the football around.
You start without me. I'll catch up.
Hey, come on, Belvedere. I'm bored. The guy I was supposed to play golf with copped out. Hey, you want to come?
I'm afraid I've never played the game.
You never played golf? I thought you guys invented it.
It is a Scottish invention, George, like the bagpipes. And I'm sure just as annoying.
Come on. It'll be fun. I'll even let you drive the little cart.
Oh, golly. Can I help honk the horn, too?
You see, by weaving the different colored strands together, you can make many wonderful things, like a keychain, or a bracelet, or even a belt.
We don't have enough stuff to make a belt for her.
Now, has anyone ever worked with lanyards before? Oh, yes.
I used to help my Aunt Zelda make things when I'd visit her at the asylum. When she got out, her keychain was a mile long.
Very amusing, Wesley. Perhaps you'd like to help Counselor Perry hand out the craft materials. Now, we're going to work on our projects for a half hour or so, and then break for our little lunches of homemade peanut butter sandwiches and fresh-picked radishes.
I think we may be breaking for lunch a little early.
What? What's going on?
I called the catering truck.
Wait.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, guys. I can't believe it. I already got homework. Have homework, excuse me. How was breakfast at Mr. Cluck's?
I don't want to talk about it. It's just, things got kind of hectic switching over from breakfast to the regular chicken menu. I mean, one guy gets some feathers in his French toast, and everybody wants their money back.
Where's Mr. Belvedere? Shouldn't he be starting dinner?
Oh, yeah, he wasn't here when I got home. He probably went someplace with your dad.
Great, I'm starving.
Oh. Well, I can get something started.
It's okay.
Hey, honey, how was your game?
I'm never going to show my face at that country club again.
Did George tell you he'd drag me out on the links?
I should have backed over him with the cart when I had the chance.
He's a bit miffed because I got a hole-in-one my first day out.
You did?
Actually, it was rather a fluke. My ball got a lucky bounce off a gentleman on the green.
Belvedere, I told you, you're supposed to wait until the people in front of you are finished.
I yelled 5.
It's 4.
Oh, right.
I'm going to go change.
I'm sorry, George. I didn't mean to ruin your game.
That's okay, Belvedere.
I promise I'll do better tomorrow. How was your first day at camp? I take it you didn't burn the forest down?
No, we got out the fire before it reached the trees. So, like my binoculars?
Yes. What did you do? Mug a ranger?
No, Counselor Perry gave them to me. Said I could use them the whole time I'm at camp.
Wesley, haven't we talked about your taking advantage of people? Especially unsuspecting adults?
Yeah, well, he likes me. And Witch Hazel, the other counselor, hates my guts, so it all comes out even. You getting ready for Halloween?
All right, get ready for dinner.
Okay, but first I want to go outside and see if I can find any of the birds we learned about today.
Very well. But remember, no looking through Fifi Huffnagel's window.
I'll go wash up.
B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. The rest of us are done. All right, campers, it's 2 o'clock and time to get ready for our nature hike.
I don't want to go on some stupid hike. It's boring. It makes your feet sweat.
Hey, come on. Maybe we'll see some skunks or possums or something.
Are you kidding? Miss Pritchard scares wildlife.
Wesley, I assume you'll be joining us?
Oh, yeah. Ow! Oh! Oh, it's just my stomach hurts real bad. I think it was those wild flowers you made us eat.
No one else seems to be ill?
I ate the thorns.
Wesley, the world has little patience with a malingerer.
I'll keep an eye on him, Counselor. Make sure he gets better.
Fine. Let's move out, campers. We're burning daylight. Tramp, tramp, tramp along the highway.
Feels pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, I wish I had a soda or something. Might help settle my stomach.
Hold on.
Whoa, does Miss Pritchard know you have this?
Actually, they're hers. But we'll make this our little secret, okay?
I think I'm okay now.
You know, if you hurry, you can catch up with Miss Pritchard. She leaves pretty big tracks.
I'd rather go down to the lake and go snorkeling.
I don't know. You're supposed to do stuff as a group. I could really catch it from the old swamp monster.
What's she gonna do, fall on you?
You know, Wes, I think you enjoy doing anything as long as you're not supposed to be doing it.
Sure, doesn't everybody?
Get your flippers.
Oh, boy, that was great.
Listen, next time you get out of the water when I tell you to.
But there was so much neat stuff down there. Old tires, a refrigerator. I think I even saw you go.
Hey, you better get changed before Godzilla and everybody else get back.
Right.
Here, let me give you a hand. Don't want you to catch cold. Whoa. Getting goosebumps.
I'm gonna go change over there.
I'm going to the club. I don't want Belvedere to know. Anyway, it's his day off. I figured let him sleep.
Yeah.
Good morning, George.
Oh, Belvedere.
I've been up since dawn practicing my putting and chipping. Perhaps we should play for a new lawn. I'll get my clubs.
Actually, I was just putting these in the garage. I have to get to the station.
Oh?
I've got an exclusive interview with Honus Wagner, a great pirate shortstop.
Ah.
Why aren't you dressed, honey? You're gonna miss the bus. Can't go today, Mom. I got poison ivy. Ooh, you poor baby. Don't get too close, Mom. This stuff's contagious.
Let me look. I've had all my shots. Ah, yes. That's definitely poison ivy. Fortunately, it's the erasable kind.
All right, Wes, what did you do at camp?
Nothing.
That's easy enough to call your counselor and find out.
No, don't.
Then tell me what happened.
I put a frog in some girl's shorts.
I would have expected something more original.
I couldn't find a snake.
Listen, young man, you are going back to that camp and you're going to behave yourself, understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we're going to divide into 2 teams, and each team must attempt to find as many of the items on the scavenger list as they can and bring them back to camp.
I hope there's a fat lady on it.
Okay, who wants to be a beaver with Miss Pritchard? Why? What are you going to do to me? Oh, very well then. All right, the rest of you can be cougars with Counselor Perry.
Okay, let's everybody get their knapsacks and fill their canteens. Let's go. Hey, Wes. I was kind of hoping you'd be in my group.
Yeah, well, I figured I'd go with Miss Pritchard today just for kicks.
Sure. Well, maybe you'll be with me tomorrow.
I think I'm going to be in Miss Pritchard's group from now on.
I thought we were having a lot of fun together.
Yeah.
Wes? Something bothering you? I mean, are you upset about anything that happened yesterday?
I just didn't like that stuff you were doing.
Oh. Well, listen. I tell you what. Why don't we forget that yesterday ever happened?
Fine.
It'll just be another one of our little secrets. Okay?
Sure.
Now, Wes, you can keep the binoculars.
Hey, Belvedere. Hello, George. How was your interview with Honus Wagner?
Huh? Oh, it was pretty good.
Did he happen to mention he died in 1955?
That's kind of a sore subject with him. Hey, Belvedere, I only played 9 holes.
George, if you don't want to go golfing with me, just say so.
Okay, I don't. Look, it's not just you're lousy and you keep hitting people. It's just when I go to the club, it's kind of my guy time. You know, kill a couple of brewskis, tell a couple of dirty stories, stuff like that.
I'm a guy.
I know, it's just you don't fit in with my other friends. I mean, you're English.
You're right, George. Most of your friends don't speak it. The Owens residence. Mary Poppins speaking. Oh, hello, Fifi. What's that? There's someone on our patio looking at you through binoculars. I'm sorry, I'll put a stop to that. Wesley!
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere?
Aren't you on the patio?
Huh?
Hey, guys. I found these in the trash, but they work pretty good.
Weren't those the binoculars your counselor gave you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like you to throw a gift away. You usually hock it.
Didn't want them anymore, okay?
Wesley, have you had a falling out with your counselor, Perry?
No.
Well, it seems like there's something wrong.
Well, there isn't. I'm just sick of the stupid woods and the stupid lake and the whole stupid camp.
Pranon, Terma, Tubu, Parase, Maiden, Algernon, Pathon.
Wasn't that marvelous? Well, I hope you enjoyed Camp Chippewa's 2 little playlists. Nausea by John Paul Sartre. And, of course, Sophocles' Oedipus Rex performed in the original Greek. Take a bow, kids. Take a bow. Well, that concludes the entertainment portion of our farewell campfire. Feel free to wander about and admire your children's arts and crafts and help yourself to cookies and punch, or bug juice, as the kids like to call it.
Hey, guys. Oh, honey,
Hey.
we really enjoyed you in your play.
Yes, your acting in Nausea certainly turns my stomach.
Hi, I'm Counselor Perry, and you must be Wes's parents.
Hi, gee, we hope he wasn't too much trouble.
No, we really enjoyed him. Hope he signs up for next year.
Hey, how about that, champ? Somebody actually wants you back.
Well, listen, I better say hello to the other parents.
Very nice meeting you.
See you, Wes.
Yeah, bye.
So, Wes, man, aren't you going to show us some of your crafts?
Oh, right. They're on the table. I made the macrame handcuffs.
Well, Counselor Perry seems very nice.
Yeah, I guess.
Wesley, what's going on?
Nothing. I'm gonna go say goodbye to some of my friends.
Pretty neat slingshot, huh?
Yeah.
I just gotta figure out the best way to sneak it into the house.
So, where are your folks?
They couldn't come.
Oh. You can get a ride home with us if you want. Mr. Belvedere will probably make us stop for ice cream.
Oh, that's okay. Mr. Perry's gonna give me a ride in his convertible.
Huh?
He said we might even stop for hamburgers.
You ready yet, honey?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go, Porcupine. I got the top down.
See you, Wesley.
Yeah, bye. Don't go with him. You shouldn't let him go with Mr. Perry.
What do you mean, Wes?
Yeah, Wes, what's the problem?
Because if he goes with him, he might try to do something. Put his hands on him or something.
What do you mean, honey? Why do you say that?
Because that's what he did to me.
I see why they call this bug juice.
Uh-huh.
I spoke to the police. They said they'd like to talk to Wesley.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start a big mess.
Hey, pal, you don't have anything to be sorry about.
Yes, sir.
We just wish you told us as soon as it happened. You know you can always talk to Dad and me.
I guess I figured I could handle it without anybody knowing. Like the time I broke the Chinese vase in Mr. Belvedere's room and replaced it with the one from Kmart. The thing is, you're always telling me that I take advantage of people. And I was sort of extra nice to him to get sodas and stuff, so maybe you should be mad at me.
Look, you didn't do anything wrong. Do you understand that?
You see, Wesley? It's not always your fault.
Anyway, you said something when it counted. And you helped your friend Kyle. And that took a lot of guts. Now I'm proud of you.
So, listen, I guess we better get going, huh?
Yes, we want to miss the rush hour with the bears.
So, you okay now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's okay to cry.
I know. Mostly all I feel like doing right now is burping.
Let's go home.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Good morning, Kevin. Aren't you going to be late for Mr. Clucks?
I'm not going today.
Oh, but I thought you were unveiling your new line of Mexican food.
Yeah, I tried it last night.
Ah, yes, Cluckito Burrito.
Hey, what's with Kev? He looks a little green.
Speaking of which, your club called. You're tee off in about an hour.
Oh, great. So, you want to come with me?
That's all right, George.
Come on, you can wear that dumb outfit and embarrass me all you want.
I'd like that.
Thing is, I was just so stupid. I mean, worrying about some golf game, and meanwhile, my kid's in trouble, and I didn't even know it.
Well, that makes two of us.
So he's going to be okay, right?
Kill you, little monster! He's a crazy little, my hot curlers!
He'll be fine. Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Hello, I'm Christopher Hewitt.
And I'm Bryce Beckham.
Usually at this time, you would find Mr. Belvedere at his desk, writing about the antics of the Owens family. But due to the special theme of tonight's episode, we thought we'd do something a little different.
Yeah. We figured we'd talk to you kids and your parents, too, about something that's kind of hard to talk about.
Tonight's episode about Wesley didn't really happen. But if ever you find yourself in a situation like that, there are certain things you should remember.
No one should ever touch you in a way that makes you feel bad. And if they do, tell someone you trust, like your mom or your dad.
And remember, if you have to keep a secret that makes you feel bad, it's not worth keeping.
Yeah.
Thank you, and good night from us all at Mr. Belvedere.
This is Dabney Coleman, a straight-shooting sports writer slap Maxwell. I've discovered what real balance is. I break new ground, They break my head. Slap Maxwell's story coming up next.
Tomorrow, on a special edition of ABC's Wide World of Sports, the 114th Run for the Roses, the Kentucky Derby. Action begins at 1:30 Pacific tomorrow. Then on the Disney Sunday movie, Madison rescues a dolphin from a...
Yeah, Pam, that sounds great. I love horseback riding. Are you kidding? I was practically born in the saddle. Okay, yeah, I'll meet you at the stable on Saturday. Great, bye.
Kevin, I didn't know you were an equestrian.
If that means someone who can ride a horse, I'm not.
Oh.
It's just I really like this girl, Pamela, but the only way she'll go out with me is if we go riding together.
And you don't have any experience?
Nope. Unless you count the time that Dad put me on the bucking bronco outside the supermarket. He kept sticking nickels in until I threw up.
How nice.
Yeah, anyway, I was hoping, maybe you could give me a few pointers. Like how to steer, put on the brakes, stuff like that.
Very well, Kevin. But we'll have to start slow.
Okay, sure.
I'll just go and get some nickels.
Don't you dare.
How'd you know I was here?
I can smell you.
Oh, yeah, I ate in the cafeteria. So I guess Mom and Dad aren't back yet, huh?
Nope.
I don't know why they keep going to those stupid parent-teacher meetings anyway. Just gets everyone all upset.
Yeah, well, you're in enough trouble, so you better put that thing away.
On the other hand, I've probably got nothing to lose.
Buster, little monster, stop!
Uh-oh. Come on, Heather, cut it out. I'm trying to study. Oh, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. How'd it go at parent-teacher night?
Well, they didn't stone us.
Oh, then it was better than last year.
Mrs. Burkholder told us that every day it's the same thing with you. Goofing off, talking back.
I do not talk back.
Well, what about that stunt you pulled with the substitute teacher?
Hey, I may have helped tie her up, but I didn't undress her.
I'm gonna get an aspirin.
Pretty funny, huh, Dad? Mom's gone. You can laugh now.
You better shape up, mister.
What have you done now?
Mom and Dad just got back from talking to my teacher.
Oh, I take it they went upstairs to sleep it off.
No, I think they went up to figure out my punishment.
Really? I hope they don't start without me. Last time I take you to the supermarket.
Hey, what did I do?
George, when I tell you to get a dozen eggs, I don't mean from somebody else's cart.
She hadn't paid for them yet. Besides, at least I wasn't standing around stuffing my face in the cookie aisle.
That bag was already open.
Is he with you?
People have been asking me that all day.
I met Wes. I came home from the library and he was gone.
Hey, I told that kid he was grounded. All right, Buster, get your tail in here.
You guys back already?
What happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Yeah, but it wasn't my fault. See, this kid at the movies kept kicking my seat, and I told him to stop it, but instead he threw some juji fruits at me. So I hit him because Dad says I should always stand up for myself. Right, Dad?
What were you doing in the movies?
Did I say movies?
Wes, you knew you were grounded.
I thought that only meant a night.
And where'd you get the money to go in the first place?
I think I'm in enough trouble already.
All right, wise guy, that's it. You're grounded morning, noon, and night.
You mean no school?
You keep pulling stunts like this, you're going to wind up in military school. Now stay here and help Mr. Belvedere unpack those groceries.
Why do I have to suffer? Hello, Heather.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, how was horseback riding?
I had fun.
I think there's something wrong with my legs. They won't close.
Keep them that way. We'll be out again tomorrow.
Hey, I'm not going back out there. Everyone was laughing at me.
Oh, I don't think they meant to, Kevin. It's just that people are accustomed to seeing someone ride on top of a horse.
My saddle slipped.
I tried to tell the people it was trick riding, but I don't think they bought it.
Hey, at least my horse didn't faint when it saw me coming.
You mean nervous Nellie? She was just being a smart aleck.
Hey, Belvedere.
George? I assume Wesley's still locked in his room.
Yeah, unless he climbed out the window and stole the car.
That was last week.
I don't know what I'm going to do with that kid. I mean, I can't control him anymore. What's going to happen when he gets older?
I didn't know we were letting him. You know, George, at his age, a little rebellion is quite normal.
The thing is, I yell, I scream, I threaten to stick his butt in military school. Nothing ever seems to sink in.
Yes, well, you see, Wesley's a very perceptive young man. And he knows an idle threat when he hears one. Like when you say you're going to fire me.
Well, he's going to know I'm not kidding this time.
Can I watch TV now?
No, finish your homework.
I did.
So do some extra credit. You want to get that, pal?
Sure.
Excuse me, is this the Owens residence?
Maybe.
Who's there, West man?
I don't know, some army guy. Maybe Kevin forgot to register.
Actually, I believe I'm here about you.
Yeah, come on in.
Mr. Owens, Colonel Wayne, Bunker Hill Military Academy.
I appreciate you stopping by.
Oh, no problem. The cadets are on the rifle range today, and I like to keep my distance. So, Wesley, your father tells me you might benefit by a little military discipline.
He did?
Yeah, it's a real good school, Wes, and we're thinking of sending you there.
That's right, young man. Bunker Hill takes great pride in its curriculum of academics, physical fitness, and military science.
How's that sound, Wes?
I always wanted to try a flamethrower. Hi.
Oh, hi, honey. Colonel Wayne, this is my wife, Marcia.
Hello.
Pleasure.
This is Colonel Wayne from the Bunker Hill Military Academy, the place we're thinking of sending Wes to.
What are you talking about?
Oh, look, why don't we go in the kitchen and let these two get acquainted?
Okay.
So, your father tells me you have become quite the little menace to society.
He just likes to brag.
Don't you think we should have talked about this first?
Come on, I'm just trying to throw a little scare into the kid.
Well, I don't know if I like it.
What's Wesley done now? Stolen a tank?
No, that's Colonel Wayne from the Archie Bunker Military School. George thinks we can frighten Wes into being good.
Oh, but I've already told him we were selling him to the gypsies.
Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I'll be good, I swear. That colonel says you gotta get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and stand at attention before you can eat. I probably won't even be able to come home until Christmas.
I like that last part.
Hey, this isn't funny.
Don't worry, honey. You're not going anywhere.
That's right, champ. I think you learned your lesson.
I sure have.
Come on, Marcia. Let's go tell the colonel he won't be drafting West just yet.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. That wasn't so tough.
Hello, Mr. Belvedere. How was your ride?
Fine. I'll be in my room.
Where's Kevin?
You mean your son, Kevin?
Yes.
The last time I saw him, he was galloping through a toll booth on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
What?
Fortunately, he had the exact change.
I got it. Hello. Yeah, this is Wesley's father. What do you mean, how did his operation go? Let me get back to you. Yeah, thanks. Goodbye.
What was that all about?
I don't believe it. Wes hasn't been to school for the past 2 days. He told his teacher he had to go in the hospital to have some polyps removed.
I'm home.
How was school?
Pretty good.
Anything interesting happen?
Nah, same old stuff. Mind if I fix myself a snack?
How about a nice big bowl of polyps?
Wes, what the hell is going on?
Nothing. It's just I'm grounded around here, and I gotta have some fun, so I've been going to the arcade.
Wes, what's the matter? Why are you doing this?
And when I go to school, I just get in trouble.
Not the school you're going to. You're shipping out.
Huh?
You're going to military school. All right, Colonel. Thank you. And I guess we'll be seeing you in a little while. Right. Goodbye. He said we can drop him off anytime.
George, this is crazy. I'm not sending my baby off to the army.
Look, if we keep threatening him with stuff and then not following through, he's going to wind up in a worse place than that.
I just think we should calm down first, then discuss it.
You mean give it a couple of days and then forget the whole thing?
Yes.
Look, we've got to do this for his own good. You know how things work around here? He pulls some stupid stunt, we get mad, he gives us that cute little smile, and the next thing you know, we fold up like a couple of tents. 5 minutes later, he's outside doing something else.
I know.
Anyway, I checked it out. It's a good school. It's only a half an hour from here, and they're not going to put up with any of his screwing around. Now, why don't you go upstairs and help Westman get packed?
May I say something first?
Hey, I don't want to hear how we fail as a family, or how we're making a mistake, or what a big jerk I am, or any of that other junk.
I was just going to ask which suitcase to take.
Oh.
But you made some excellent points.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere,
Wesley?
you going someplace?
No. I think you are.
Boy, they're really going all out this time. They even got you playing along.
Where are all your clean socks?
In the wastebasket? I was shooting hoops.
It doesn't really matter. They'll issue everything you need. I'm just packing some civvies in case you decide to go AWOL.
Yeah, right. So what's gonna happen now? Dad gonna take me out and pretend to drive me someplace, or is Colonel Klink gonna show up again and take me away in a Jeep?
I think your father is taking you.
This is for real, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
In that case, could you feed my lizard? He prefers maggots.
They down yet?
No. I guess he's still getting his little things together.
It's okay, everybody. I'm fine. Oh, man, you wouldn't believe it. 1 minute the stupid horse won't move. The next minute I'm jumping fences and halfway to Hoboken. I never would have got off if it weren't for that clothesline. Hey, come on, Mom. It's okay. I'm fine.
I don't care about you.
Dad's sending Wes to military school.
Whoa.
George, maybe it's enough that we've gone this far, don't you think?
Look, if he promises to straighten up and fly right, and really means it this time, then maybe it'll be a different story. But it's got to come from him.
I'm ready.
Okay, pal, let me get my coat.
Honey, are you sure there isn't something you want to tell us before you go?
Not really.
Are you sure?
You still want to know how I got the money for the movies? I sold some of Heather's underwear.
Come on, buddy. It's time to go.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Belvedere. Don't forget me.
I'll think of you every time I hear a siren.
Bye, everybody.
See you, Wes.
Bye, honey.
Come on, let's go.
How's it coming, Cadet Owens?
Pretty good. I'm almost done.
Pretty good. I'm almost done what?
I'm almost done shining the boots.
Shining the boots what?
Shining the boots black.
Shining them black, sir.
Oh, sorry. I always forget.
Well, maybe this will help you remember. Cadets! And Owens, I want to be able to see myself.
So go to the zoo.
What was that?
Go to the zoo, sir.
That's better.
When you finished with those, I could do with a shine.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, I knew they'd give in. Let me get my stuff.
Oh, your parents didn't send me. I happened to be in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd drop by and say hello.
Oh, well, we're not allowed to have visitors till the weekend. You're going to get me in trouble.
You seem to be doing a good job of that all by yourself.
Yeah, they don't got much of a sense of humor around here. You call one general barf brain and they're all over.
Wesley, I think if you talked to your parents and told them that you'd learnt your lesson, you'd be back in civilian life in no time.
Hey, I'm not going crying back to Dad like that wimpy prince back in England did.
Don't make this a test of wills with your father. He's even more pig-headed than you are.
Look, all he wants is a perfect little soldier, so that's what I'm going to be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some boots to lick.
Good morning, Kevin.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Looking forward to your big ride with Pamela?
No, she's sick. She's probably got hoof and mouth or something.
Nothing you did, I hope.
Anyway, I don't care.
Kevin, what's the matter?
I don't know. I've just been thinking about what Dad did, sending Wesley to that place. It's just not fair.
Kevin, I think we all miss your brother.
I'm not talking about that. How come they don't have enough money to send me away to college and he gets to go to military school?
Because they like him better?
Come on, Heath. We don't want to be late to visit your brother.
Take it easy, Marcia. We got plenty of time.
I just made him these cookies. I don't want them to get hard.
Too late.
Okay, I'm ready.
What the hell are you wearing?
It's my new dress. Don't you like it?
Yeah, it's great. Now go put on the rest of it. I mean, she's going someplace full of guys who haven't seen a girl in 6 months. She could start a riot.
Gee, Dad, why don't you just send me to a convent?
I think she looks fine.
Are you going to let her go out the door looking like that?
Well, we wouldn't be going anywhere if Wes weren't in that awful place.
Look, Marcia, don't start with me. We've been through all this.
Are we taking separate cars?
I'm sorry.
Why are we yelling at each other?
I suppose because you don't have Wesley.
So, what do you think, Kev? Isn't this place something?
Yeah, maybe if I rob a liquor store, you'll send me to Hawaii.
Sure.
Hi, honey.
Hello, Mother. It's very nice to see you. Hello, Kevin. Heather, you're looking lovely as always. Huh? Mr. Belvedere, you look rested.
Well, you aren't around.
How very droll. Hello, Father.
Hey, Westman. So, how you doing?
Quite well, sir.
So, when do we get the grand tour?
Oh, certainly. Bunker Hill Military Academy was founded in 1887 by General Ezra T. Belcher on the principle of better leadership through discipline.
Belcher, huh? Guess that kind of tells you what the food's like around here.
Actually, the food here is well prepared and quite adequate. Now, if you'll follow me, please. Anyway, this is my room and this is my bunk, which I share with Cadet Hoskins. He's a bedwetter, which is why I have the top. This concludes our tour of the facility, so if there's nothing else, we can return to the reception area and do our farewells.
But, honey, we hardly had a chance to talk.
I'm sorry, maybe we'll have more time next month.
Well, I suppose that's it. Shall we go? Not you.
So, how you getting along?
Fine, sir.
Make any new friends?
A few, sir.
Look, if there's ever anything you need, all you got to do is let me know.
Thank you, sir.
Will you cut it out with that sir stuff already? I'm your father.
I thought this is what you wanted.
I don't want some wooden soldier. I just want my kid back. The way you used to be before you turned into some kind of delinquent.
Yeah, well, maybe I want my old dad back. The way he used to be before he got tired of me.
Huh?
And before, when I used to be bad, Mom would yell and say it wasn't funny. But you'd always laugh anyway. Now everything I do just makes you mad.
Look, Wes, you're getting older. You got to realize there's a difference between Dennis the Menace and Babyface Nelson.
It's not it. You just don't love me anymore.
Don't say that!
Then how come I'm here? I mean, they make you march all day and everybody screams in your face. And if you drop your rifle, forget it. They make you do like 1,000,000 push-ups.
I know. I saw you.
Huh? When?
Every morning. I'd sort of drive by and watch you through the fence for a while.
How come?
Because you're my kid. And I love you.
I want to go home.
That's okay, champ. It's all right.
I'll be good, I swear. I promise I won't do anything wrong ever again for the rest of my life.
Why don't we just try to make it through the rest of the day? Okay, pal?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing out here, Kevin? I thought you were out riding with Pamela.
I'm through with horses, and I'm through with her.
What happened? Wind up on the turnpike again?
No, I rode pretty well. It's just she liked my horse more than she liked me. I think they went to the movies together or something. What is it with me, Mr. Belvedere? Why do I always have to pretend that I can do something I can or that I like something I don't? I mean, why do I always put myself through this just to impress some girl?
Because you're young and stupid?
Yeah. Well, not anymore. From now on, if I go out with somebody, we're going to go where I want to go and do what I want to do, or they can go alone.
That's the spirit, Kevin. Oh, by the way, Becky called.
Becky?
Mm-hmm.
She belongs to the skydiving club.
It was nice knowing you, Kevin. It's been 2 weeks since Wesley has returned from his tour of duty, and the transformation has been quite remarkable. He's been courteous, respectful, and in every way an exemplary young man. Consequently, the Owens household has become a scene of blissful serenity.
Wesley, little monster, I'm gonna kill you!
Thank goodness. I was going crazy.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what do you think of this campaign slogan? You're in good hands with Heather.
What are you running for? Class chiropractor?
No, treasurer.
Oh, and then I think your slogan should reflect what you'll do as treasurer.
Right. What will I do?
Well, I assume that you'll supervise the collection of class dues and exercise pecuniary guidance over their allocation.
Oh, well, then how's this slogan? Heather gives great pecuniary guidance.
Much better.
Hey, Heather. Hey, Ange. Hello, Mr.
Wait, Angela. Before you say my name, think.
Think about what, Mr. Bilgewater?
Never mind.
Heather, I came to ask you a favor. Will you be my campaign manager? Ooh, what are you running for? Class treasurer. But that's what I'm running for. Great, we can run together. Angela, it doesn't work like that. Oh. So maybe only one of us should run. Which one? Oh, I don't know. Whoever has the best chance to win. Mr. Belvedere, who would you vote for? Her or me?
Who else is running?
Mom, you still want this?
Honey, that's my mink.
Yeah, can I sell it?
No.
Well, you don't need it. You're always saying how Dad never takes you anywhere.
What's the scam, Wes?
It's for my school auction. We gotta raise money to help the hungry.
Well, you could donate a batch of my homemade fudge.
Oh, they're not that hungry.
Well, we gotta
gotta come up with something. Hallie Huffnagel's bringing in a color TV, and Tommy Greenberg's dad is giving away a free gynecology exam.
I don't know. What do we have around here that we could give away?
What about him?
How about you?
What about me?
We could auction you off. You know, you could be somebody's butler for a day.
Wesley, I don't think I like the idea of being put on a block like a prize steer.
You probably wouldn't get much for him anyway, Wes. Unless you sell him by the pound.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cared when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but sometimes things get turned.
Hi, Mrs. Owens. Hi, Angela. Heather, you better get ready for the auction.
Oh, we're gonna stay here and work on our campaign posters.
Yeah, even though we're running for the same office, we're still gonna help each other. Oh, that's very magnanimous, Angela.
Sorry. Come on, Angela, we got a lot of work to do. Come on, Mr. Belvedere, we're gonna be late.
I'm coming.
Hey, check out Jeeves here.
You like it? I wore this every day during my service with the royal family.
How come you never wear that around here?
Be serious.
I think you look very nice.
Yeah, I bet Dad'll get a bundle for you.
What do you mean?
Didn't Wes tell you? I'm the auctioneer.
Yeah, my teacher asked him because in Pittsburgh he's almost a celebrity.
In that case, I'm almost impressed.
Going once, going twice. Sold to the man in the blue blazer for $15. You can call Dr. Greenberg for your appointment. Have fun. Our next item, a limited edition on crushed velvet, was donated by the Steeltown Inn just before it was closed down for prostitution. Do I hear an opening bid? $10. Okay, do I hear 15? Now we're cooking 20. Did I mention the horns light up? 20, 25. All right, going once, going twice. Sold to the art lover in the front row. Our next item is a true original, folks, that'll add a touch of class to any home. Come on out, big guy. This is Mr. Belvedere, an authentic English butler. Do a little spin for the folks, Jeeves. He's got manners, he's got style, he's got a snotty attitude. He'll make your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, clean your house, and solve all your personal problems. Can I have a bid?
Perhaps you should mention I worked for the royal family.
Did you hear that, folks? He worked for the royal family.
$3.
Okay. Do I hear $3.50?
I bid $10. 15.
20.
25.
30. Kevin. 35.
$50.
Okay, 50. Going once. Going twice.
I bid $500.
Huh?
I said $500.
Okay. Going once. Going twice. Congratulations, ma'am. You have yourself a butler.
The eggs were delicious.
Thank you, madam. May I freshen your tea?
Thank you.
May I spread madam's marmalade?
Sure, why not? Do you treat the Owens family like this?
I usually throw them some raw meat and stand back. More fruit compote?
It's all so wonderful. Why don't you sit down and join me?
Oh, I'm afraid I couldn't. It wouldn't be proper.
Oh, would it be proper if we chit-chat?
Well, perhaps I could bend the rules.
I don't know what to say. I never talked to a butler before.
Well, perhaps Madam would like to ask me about my years of service with the royal family.
Not really. I'm just teasing. So, did you ever spend any time like this with the Queen?
Yes, but only when the prince was out of town. Can I get you anything else, Mrs. Cartwright?
Please, call me Julia.
Very well. Julia.
Good. Now, what can I call you?
Mr. Belvedere. Excuse me.
Done. Vote for Angela. Well, that's it?
Well, what's your say?
Vote for Heather. She's real together.
Well, I couldn't think of anything that rhymed with Angela. Except maybe tangerine.
Look, Angela, why don't you rhyme something besides your name?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Angela in charge of your money. Hey, that's really funny.
Ooh, that's good. What do you mean it's really funny? What's so funny about it?
Look, Angela, I'm just trying to help you get some votes. I mean, hardly anybody knows who you are.
Oh, excuse me, Miss Popularity.
Let's face it, Angela, you're the underdog.
And she should know. She's a real dog.
I'm getting a soda.
No, thank you. Maybe she's right. Maybe I am a loser.
Hey, if you want to beat Heather, all you gotta do is dig up some dirt.
How am I going to do that? Hi, honey.
Hey, Marsh, what you doing?
I'm just trying to figure out dinner. Now, what sounds better? Chicken croquettes with raspberry sauce or Portuguese meatloaf?
Gee, honey, they both sound so good. Why don't we just order a pizza? I'm just thinking of you. You probably got a lot of studying to do.
Mm-mm. For once, I'm all caught up.
Great.
Would you like another slice?
No, thank you, but it was delicious.
I certainly have enjoyed our day together.
Yes, it's been a pleasure serving you. Now, is there anything else before I leave?
Can I buy another hour?
I'm not that kind of butler.
No, I'm serious. Would you consider making this a permanent arrangement?
I'm very flattered, but I'm afraid not.
I'll give you twice what the Owens are paying you.
That would almost be minimum wage.
You wouldn't have to do much.
Julia, that's very generous of you, but no.
All right. But would you at least join me for a little farewell toast? I have some very nice sherry.
Certainly.
To a happy future for both of us. You like it?
It's very smooth.
And potent, too.
Well, I must be on my way. This does go to your head very quickly, doesn't it?
Maybe you ought to sit down.
I don't know why I feel so lightheaded.
It's probably the sedative taking effect.
What?
I slipped you a Mickey. I hope you don't mind.
Thanks, Wes. I needed that.
Morning, Dad. Just checking the flash.
Well, get in here and eat your breakfast.
By the way, you seen Heather?
I think she's taking a shower.
Honey, are you okay? You tossed and turned all night.
Oh, I had this horrible nightmare that something was chasing me. Ooh.
Probably a Portuguese meatloaf.
Was it chasing you, too? Hey, where's Belvedere?
Isn't he upstairs?
No, I thought he'd be down here.
No. Gee, I wonder where he could be.
Hey, maybe he got lucky.
Good morning. Rise and shine.
I don't think that's possible.
I'm sorry, but that's the only way I could keep you here.
Julia, what do you want of me?
Just some company. The ropes aren't too tight, are they?
No, they're just the way I like them.
Aren't we grumpy?
Look, Mrs. Cartwright.
Julia.
Look, Julia, pardon my curiosity, but how long are you going to keep me like this?
Not long. Just until you feel at home.
And when I feel at home, I can leave?
Why would you want to?
Well, look, Julia, I'll have to be untied for a little while. I need to get cleaned up.
Oh, no problem. I did this for Daniel every day, up until the end. Look at this. Another hostage taken in the Middle East.
What's the world coming to?
Well, enough of this gloom and doom. What do you want to do now?
Scratch my nose.
Oh, Lynn. How about some music? I bet you didn't know I played the piano.
You're full of surprises.
Daniel and I had some wonderful sing-alongs. You can take the moon, gather up the stars, and the robins that sing merrily. Put them in a box, tie them with a ribbon, and throw them in the deep blue sea. Sing along, Lynn. La da 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 dum, da. I'll get it. I'm coming. Open wide. I'm coming. Oh, Mr. Owens. What can I do for you?
We haven't heard from Belvedere. We thought you might know where he is.
Oh, I'm sorry. He left here last night.
He did?
Oh, dear. I hope nothing's happened to him.
Ah, don't worry. Something that big is bound to turn up sooner or later.
Now, where were we? Now, if you don't know the words, Lynn, hum along. You can take the moon, gather up the stars, and the rock.
Wesley, I'm gonna kill you.
What's the matter? What happened?
Wesley took a picture of me getting out of the shower, and Angela stuck it all over the cafeteria.
The naked truth about Heather Owens. Vote Angela for treasurer.
It's a funny place for a mole.
You are in big trouble, young man.
I'm back.
What happened?
Belvedere's not over at Mrs. Cartwright's.
Does she know where he is?
Nope, she said he split last night.
I wonder where he could be.
I bet she did something to him.
Wes.
She's a real weirdo. Nobody ever goes to her house. We're even afraid to vandalize it on Halloween.
Maybe we should drive around the neighborhood, see if he's at any of his favorite hangouts.
Okay, but that's a lot of donut shops.
Ready or not, here I come. How do I look?
Lovely. Pardon me for not standing.
I made your favorite for dinner, baked Virginia ham with raisin sauce.
That's not my favorite.
Oh, it will be. Now, all we need is something from the wine cellar. Do you have a request?
Anything but sherry.
Oh.
Wesley, is that you?
I'm saving you.
That's very thoughtful of you. Now go away.
Stop. I want to be left tied up.
What do you mean? You like this kind of stuff?
I'll explain later. Now go home.
I can't. I got grounded for taking dirty pictures of Heather. I had to sneak out. If I show up without you, I'll really be in trouble.
You'll be in worse trouble if you don't go. Now scat.
Boy, try and rescue someone.
I hope you like Bordeaux.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how about some atmosphere? On our silver anniversary, Daniel took me to a lovely hotel in Pottstown. We had dinner, danced, and the band played this just for us. Then they put a spotlight on us, and everyone applauded. We were married 42 years. We never slept apart.
Very few people can say that.
Do you dance?
Not at the moment.
Daniel was a wonderful dancer. That is, until he had the stroke. Then he couldn't do much of anything. I took care of him day and night, but I didn't mind. Why won't these stupid things light? Oh, God, what am I doing? You must hate me.
No, I don't.
I'm sorry. I'll just untie you.
That won't be necessary.
You're loose.
Yes. I have been for the last hour.
You mean you could have walked away any time you wanted?
Hmm?
Why did you stay?
I rather like a close shave every now and then.
I bet you think I'm crazy.
No. Just a little lonely.
So, are you going to call the police?
I think there are better people for you to talk to. Anyway, you didn't transport me across state lines.
Well, I guess you'll want to be going now.
No. Not yet.
Why? What are you going to do?
Well, at the very least, I think you owe me a dance. Nice day at school?
They were having a debate in assembly, and for no reason at all, Angela attacked me.
No reason?
All I did was call her a dumb bimbo.
For Angela, that's almost a compliment.
Yeah, well, she called me a magnanimous moron. Anyway, we both got disqualified.
Hello, Mr. Belmont. Would you please tell Heather I'm returning her junk? I don't want it around anymore.
Well, it's about time you brought that stuff back, you moocher.
Well, here.
Pick it up.
You pick it up, stupid.
You're stupid.
You're more stupid.
Personally, I think you're both stupid. The point is, if you are determined to end your friendship, I suggest you make a clean break.
What do you mean?
You must promise never to speak to each other again.
Fine with me, too.
Well, you know, that means no more movies together, no more parties together, no more trips to the mall.
I can find other friends.
So can I.
Good. All right, Heather, you clean this up. And Angela, you get out, you dumb bimbo.
Hey, you can't talk to her like that.
Oh, no? Well, if you don't like it, you can get out, too.
All right, I will. Come on, Angela, let's go to the mall.
Yeah, nobody's gonna tell us we're not to go with who. See you, Mr. Bullwinkle.
After testing the political waters and nearly drowning, Angela and Heather are inseparable once again. One bright note, however, neither is speaking to me. Julia called to say she's doing much better now she's started counseling. I don't know why women find me so irresistible, but eventually they get over me. Except, of course, for Sophia.